I'm like, I still got my hands in the air. I said, no, I just got shot. So I'm like, sir, why did you shoot me? And his words to me, he said, I don't know.
A Minnesota police officer fatally shot a black man in a car with his girlfriend and child. Authorities are now investigating the incident after a live stream of the aftermath was widely shared on Facebook, showing a woman in a car with a man. Her shirt appears soaked in blood. He's covered. They killed my boyfriend.
Police brutality, another black fatality. In all real actuality, everybody is losing. But no need for retaliation. Let's focus on life preservation. Let's join hands, stop this for the good of the nation. Don't shoot, my hands are up. Every life matters no matter what. Oh, go and tell them enough's enough. Yeah, we gotta do better, man. Where's the love? Oh, don't shoot, my hands are up. Yeah, every life matters no matter what. Yeah, go and tell them enough's enough. We gotta do better, man. Where's the love? Another day, another victim, another mother cries. Another woman has to look right in their children's eyes. We watch the news and we all ask the question why. It's just madness. How the hell we gonna survive? Is justice really for all or only for a few? The men laying in the streets look like me and you. Forgive me please, this is more than just venting. If you seeing what I'm seeing, it's just modern day lynching. We gotta all be better than that. This is just pure evil, we feeling the wrath. It's just hard when we're shot down like dogs by the people that we all trust to uphold the law. Black on black crime is tough enough at the boys with the badges now, man, what the fuck? We just need peace on and off the streets. Retaliation don't do nothing but enhance the beat. Don't shoot, my hands are up. Yeah, every life matters no matter what. No matter what, go and tell them enough's enough, man. We gotta do better, man. Where's the love at? Don't shoot, my hands are up. Every life matters no matter what. Go and tell them enough's enough. Okay, gotta do better, man. Where's the love? What Martin and Malcolm both stood and fought for. When Michael was singing, they don't really care about us no more. It feels like we're on the brink of having civil war. Let's join hands and stop this. It's not one we were put here for. Don't shoot, my hands are up. Every life matters no matter what. Go and tell them enough's enough. We gotta do better, man. Where's the love? Don't shoot, my hands are up. Every life matters no matter what. Go and tell them enough's enough. We gotta do better, man. Where's the love? Yeah. Oh, where is the love? Oh, yeah. Where is the love? Oh man, I felt it necessary to start the show with that song. For you guys who had never heard it before, that's a song I did in reaction to all of the social injustice that that unfortunately has happened time and time again. Now, while the situation that I'm specifically talking about is not a man, not even a black person, but it's still a human being. And my humanity kicks in, and that's why I decided to play that song. And I will probably play another one next week, the other one that I have, which is way more aggressive. It's way more aggressive because the next song that I did came on the next album I did, which was around the time of George Floyd. So that was way more aggressive. But anyway, we'll get to that in a bit. How you guys doing? What's going on, Lord Potato 2135? Salute to you. How you doing? Hope you enjoyed the track. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous. Hey, gorgeous. How you doing? What up, Lomar? What up? I ain't did that in a while. What'd you say? You like the track? You said you like the track. Okay. I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I can't complain. You know, still trying to get my voice back, you know. But, I mean, what I'm going to do is after the night show, I don't have the kids this weekend. I don't have any plans. So I'm going to shut the fuck up. My day was fine, Lord Potato. How was yours? Yes, I'm going to shut the fuck up. I'm going to go to the gym, shut the fuck up, come home, and watch some NFL playoffs. That is going to be my weekend, okay? Because I told this to my kids tonight when we were at the store. I'm glad you're having a great day. It's Friday. It is Friday, Lord Potato. It is Friday, and I'm hyped. It's Friday. I don't have to work the next 2 days. NFL playoffs, college football playoffs on right now, even though that game's a blowout. It is great. I told my kids, I said the next 2 weekends, this weekend and next weekend, I ain't doing nothing because the kids said it's supposed to rain. Said it's supposed to rain tomorrow. I said, I don't care. It can rain all the live long day. I don't care. Not even a little bit. Don't care. And then the next weekend, long weekend, MLK Day. And then the following weekend is London's birthday weekend. Matter of fact, London's birthday is 2 Sundays from now. Yes. So I said, that weekend, I'm going to get back to doing shit. You know, that's for real, honestly. Oh, man, but it is Friday, January the 9th. 2000 of the 26. Yo, Hampton, come on, join in, my man. Well, join in, bro. Come on, join in. I was just watching this college football playoff game, this Oregon versus Indiana. That game was good for like the first 15 minutes. Okay, yeah, go ahead. Well, I'm here. That game was good for the first 15 minutes. Do I play what? No, I don't think I play brain rot unless you consider somebody named Pastor Manning brain rot. You ask who won? Look, you ask who won? That ain't no game. That game was good for the first 15 minutes. It was tied at 7, and Indiana then took off on their ass. What is halftime now? It's 35-7. 35-7. Well, no, you turn it off after the first play. No, Oregon actually got the ball back and drove. Matter of fact, look, I can show you better than I can tell you. Y'all know me. Y'all know your boy now. You know your boy now. I can show you better than I can tell you. Okay, y'all want to see what the game highlights look like? Be patient. Give me a second. I can show you better than I can tell you. Those who are not new to Sports Plus Life, y'all know how I get down. Okay, y'all know exactly how I get down. Y'all know I come with them highlights on MFing deck. Okay. On deck. Yes, it is ugly. It has gotten ugly. Here we go.
Pierre Hill Jr. is the running back.
Get the fuck out of here. That's crazy. That's the first play from scrimmage.
For 2 on 3rd down on the drive. Pocket again to the end zone. Touchdown!
Oh, they struck back quick. They struck back quick. Let's go. It's going to be a game. Boy, Indiana's offense ain't even hit the field yet. But they already got a touchdown.
75, Zen Mahalski. He's at the left end of the offensive line. Mendoza.
Ready.
Touchdown!
This is going to be a war. Boy, was that like, oh, we're rich.
Fernando Mendoza perfect on the drive, 4 out of 4.
And it was sharp.
1 yards and a touchdown.
They were definitely sharp.
Dan Lanning and Tosh McCoy, the defensive coordinator. Spaghetti brought him to James Madison in the portal where he excelled. Now he's a version.
Oh my Lord. This is turning into an ass whooping. I thought this was going to be a war. This shit is looking like a fucking execution. Jesus Christ. The Hoosiers saying, "Who's your daddy?" Okay, yeah, that one came off the top of my head. Yeah, man. This has gotten ugly, and it's gotten ugly quick. This has gotten ugly quick. Said 35-7 at halftime. But we have a lot to talk about today. This is going to be Wednesday's show, and I only did the show on Wednesday because I told you guys on Wednesday. Tuesday, Kia and London were in a car accident. They're fine. They're good. I explained all that on Wednesday. They were in a car accident, unfortunately, and I had to turn my attention to make sure that they were straight. Goddamn, Amazon truck hit the back door where my baby was at. Motherfucker, do I play a sport? Of course. Football and basketball, boxing too. Yeah. So, but yeah. So I had to make sure that was all good. But Wednesday's show was definitely must see. And we're going to revisit some of those topics with a little more. And also I'm going to have Hampton. Oh, no, it's okay. No, I appreciate that. My daughter's fine. She is fine. She missed the next day of school. Her mom's just a tad bit banged up, but they're good. Her mom's a little bit banged up. But my daughter is fine. Everybody's gonna be good. Thank you, Jesus. No joke. All jokes aside. Thank you, Lord. So yeah, we have a lot to talk about. As far as I'm concerned, we just talked about Indiana and Oregon. Well, we'll go over briefly Miami and Ole Miss, which was a classic. That was a classic. And we'll review the playoffs. I'll make my predictions, even though the prediction league is over. Marcus has won. I'll make my predictions on who I think is going to win this weekend as far as football is concerned. And then we will talk about this ice shit. And then as well, we'll talk about Will Smith. But also some good news. I will thank you. Thank you, Lord Potato 2135. Thank you for your subscription. Shout out to you. All love. And now my boy, Coach Hampton.
Yo.
Why you turn it off on the first play of the game, man?
It was gonna be a long game. I knew what was gonna happen anyway. I was like, I'm gonna still watch it, for entertainment value. And then I was like, I'm good.
The first quarter was worth watching. Because after Indiana scored on the pick six, then Oregon came back and scored. I just showed the highlights. Oregon came back and scored. Then Indiana came back and scored. Then the second quarter was over. Indiana scored again, got another interception, and they scored again, and then they scored again. So yeah, 35-7. That game is pretty much over. Yeah. Well, you take it easy, Lord Potato. Don't be a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, how you doing? How was your week?
Honestly, I'm doing all right. We could be going better. I just found out my barber left me, so I got to get a new barber. Mm-hmm.
Oh man, where you get your hair cut at?
Mm-hmm. I was getting it down in downtown because it was right by campus, and then after I graduated, I was like, I'm gonna just stay down here because he's used to me now, so we just get each other. And now I come back, I was like, oh, we're both coming back from vacation, it'll be great. He didn't come back. So I'm like, oh, he kind of just left me hanging.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, you could go to my cousin I have a cousin who's a barber, but he's off of Mechanicsville.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I don't know how far you're trying to travel. Or if you're just going to go to the same shop and get a different barber.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that.
What you mean? Is he somebody said good luck as far as the barber joint? Brusky 31 said, "Good luck, good luck."
I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I mean, what's wrong with the shot that you? I mean, what's wrong with the other?
I mean, it's wrong with the shot. You know, like I tried the other ones before I landed on my barber.
Okay. What's the name of the barber shop so I can know not to go there?
I mean, I'll be honest. I only tried 2 of them before I got my barber. I didn't try the owner. I didn't try him, but it's Taylor's Barbershop in downtown.
Did you just wash your hair?
Hmm?
Did you just wash your hair?
No, not tonight.
I'm saying because you have a bonnet on.
This what I wear to sleep.
Oh, okay. My bad. My bad.
I'm relaxed.
No, oh, good. You should be. I'm just, okay. You should be.
You know, yeah, I tried a couple of them before I landed on my barber, and then it was like, you know, off of like the first time he cut my hair, like compliments was crazy that day.
You have a good rest of your day too. I'm talking to Lord Potato.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the barbershop that I go to is called Jamie's. It's on Mechanicsville.
Mm-hmm.
It's on Mechanicsville Turnpike, right near the Laverna Mechanicsville intersection.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
So I'm just saying, and it's a small barbershop, you know. And my cousin's older, you know what I'm saying? He's the one who just cut Roman hair.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, I might go that low for my next cut. I might just get a full restart. I might. I'm thinking about it. But
well, other than that, how was your week?
I mean, other than that, week is great. You know, like it's like first like full week back at work, and it's like, I mean, it's going good. Like we got games. I'm starting to coach more games starting up tomorrow, this Saturday. So like, got 3 games I'm coaching back to back. So those should be really good.
You got a coach tomorrow?
Got a lot of new kiddos signed up. Really young too. Like usually we do like 5 to 8. We got like half of them signed up are 5 years old. So it will be their first time actually playing a game. We'll see how that goes.
Okay. Well, I mean, it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so
it's inside.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah, we got an indoor location.
Well, yes, we do have a lot of stuff to talk about today, and you know, I don't know how familiar you are with this situation with ICE and what happened to that lady in Minnesota. Apparently, another married couple got shot but not killed in Oregon by the same type of law enforcement bitches. But I do have some good news too. You know, outside of that and the drama with Will Smith. Did you watch the press conference that I showed with the mayor of Minnesota on Wednesday?
Yeah, I watched that.
Said it with his chest.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'll go over that one more time and then go over this Will Smith stuff. But also there are these traveling monks that are walking across the country for peace. I will pull up the article when we get there. No, I'm serious. Mm-hmm. Like they should be in Virginia around near the Super Bowl.
Nice.
And if they make it, and when they make it to Virginia, I want to go down and see them. I do. And these they look like your traditional monks that you would see on TV. I think that's awesome because Lord knows we need to do something to inspire some peace in this old fucked up place that we call the Divided States of America, the DSA.
Yeah.
And Mr. Sunkiss, who wants to keep it that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. I know what you're saying.
So I've already talked about Indiana and Oregon. Do you think we need to talk about that game anymore?
No. Miami versus Ole Miss. That was a game, though.
Yes, that's where I was going next.
That was a game. That was a great game.
That was a classic game. Miami had to finally trust Carson Beck. Now, don't get me wrong. Carson Beck it shouldn't be anybody's good God. It's 42-7 now. Indiana. Carson Beck honestly isn't anybody who should be anybody's first round draft pick, but he showed up last night. He showed that he was worth the $3 million that Miami paid. That is, Miami is paying him.
Bro, you're not a first rounder, bro. If no. Miami win, that's 3 titles.
It doesnn't matter.
That's 3 titles.
He would have only been on the field for 1, though. He was Stetson Bennett's backup for the other 2. That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Mm-hmm.
No. I told you, bro. There's no life-changing quarterback in this draft. Not even Mendoza. Not Mendoza. Not Moore. The quarterback I'm actually been most impressed with is OU's Ole Miss.
Ole Miss.
Trinidad Chambliss.
Mm-hmm.
He's a baller.
Yeah.
He's a baller. And he damn near pulled that shit off because Miami was clearly better than Ole Miss. All the drop interceptions that Miami had, clearly. Yet Miami almost blew that game. Mm-hmm. And when the rubber hit the road, Carson Beck and Malachi Toney and Fletcher, Miami is now I want to say that Miami's going to win it because they're playing in Miami. Mm-hmm. That's where the natty is at. But Indiana is fucking everybody up right now.
Yeah.
I mean, they is beating the shit out of niggas right now.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I want to root for Miami just because, the underdog story. Also, I love Michael Irvin just going crazy every single time after end.
I'm glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that. I'm so glad you said that.
I told y'all not to come to
Here comes the bell.
Stadium. Do not tell y'all not to come to this stadium. Don't come back. No. Oh, that's it, baby. Yo, you. I told y'all.
Too much energy for a 60-year-old man. This is last night.
Didn't we tell y'all not to mess with us? Didn't we tell y'all not to mess with us? Yeah, we are going to the championship game. Let's go, you. We're going to a championship game. Yeah. Right here, baby. Y'all, didn't we?
Oh, he's officially become their mascot. Is not even the damn. Their mascot is not even a hurricane no more. It's Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin, full on wrestling character, beating up a cooler with the opposing team's sweatshirt on it.
I mean, he got to be happy about something. It can't be them Cowboys.
You got that right.
Mm-hmm.
You got that right.
Yeah, I'd be about something. But yeah, a Miami win, that would be nice, but I just don't. Indiana playing so good right now.
Never won a championship before though, bro.
But they're playing so like almost perfect this season. Like
what I'm saying, like you saying the underdog story, Miami got 5 national titles. Indiana ain't got none.
Yeah, that's
poor Oregon. Poor Oregon.
Poor
because nobody coming into this weekend, nobody gave 2 shits about Oregon. Nobody gave a fuck about Oregon. The storylines was Miami, the U is back, Michael Irvin beating coolers and shit, and all of the star power that Miami has. Ole Miss, their coach abandoned them, and they've somehow made it to the Final Four of the college football playoffs with a coach who's only coached his 3rd game as a head coach in Indiana. You know, they've never been to a national championship. They've never been relevant in college football, period. And now they have the Heisman Trophy winner, and it's amazing. It's amazing what NIL and the transfer portal. It's amazing.
Yeah.
It is totally, and this is why Nick Saban quit. This is why Krzyzewski in basketball and Jay Wright from Villanova and even Tony Bennett from Virginia. This is why they quit. It's the why players can play for a year and dip.
Yeah, I mean it's just the age that we're in now.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I mean, they do need to put some kind of regulation on the shit because what I think is happening now, what universities are doing now, they're offering players 4-year contracts when they get out of high school.
Yeah.
So you sign this contract, you can't fucking just transfer 1 year if you ain't happy.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm interested to see how many of those contracts get signed, because you have players who, as a freshman, ain't getting no run. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go to Indiana.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna go to wherever, and then I can get a lot more run. And I mean, think about Signetti, the coach of Indiana. He has a bunch of his players from James Madison at Indiana.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we probably should see more contracts, but I don't know. It's like it's going to also force like all these athletes are going to have to like lawyer up because
they have to.
Like they're going to have to, because not only going to sign this contract, if you even think about potentially moving, you're not going to be able to do that easily, because you also are probably just happy to like, oh, you're on the signing day, you're about to go to like the next part, you can go to the league, so you just sign the contract just to sign it. Don't even read it.
Which to me, if they're signing contracts for multi-year contracts, can we just stop calling them student athletes? Because they don't. Because what if they sign the contracts and they're failing in their classes? Do you think the people who are paying their money gonna give a fuck about that shit?
Who's failing? Nowadays, the coaches are telling you want to take business. You're not taking nothing. You're not being a nurse. You're not studying to be a doctor. You're not doing that.
Yeah, like what if their major that they're in school for? What if they're failing that? What if they're failing their classes, but they have a 4-year, $12 million contract, but then the academics are like, nope, you can't play.
Oh no, don't worry.
I bet you they have a clause in the contract where if your academics aren't straight, they have to forfeit the money.
Mm-hmm. No, don't worry. They got tutors for that. That's
what I would do.
That will do the work for them. They got tutors for that. They're gonna take the classes that are only take home tests. You're gonna take the classes that actually don't even have any tests.
Yeah,
you just gotta be there.
On with you. The teacher coming on with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My uncle,
you do the classes that are like just papers.
Say what?
You don't like do the class that are just you gotta just write papers. That is it. Anybody else can write the paper.
My uncle just texted me talking about some terrible pass interference call. I just texted him. I said, the game is over, Unc. The game is over. This matter has been decided.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was going to have it on one of the TVs muted while I at the half of this. That's not, never mind. I don't need to.
It wasn't. Like as soon as he told me we were going live at 9:30, I was like, okay, I'm gonna let my laptop charge for a little bit, but then I'm gonna put it on the TV. And then I turned it on. I was like, I don't need to keep watching this. I don't need to keep watching this. It don't matter. Like, the game is over already. I'm not watching this in the background.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's a wrap. Yo. All right, so let's so Indiana, Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Who you got?
I'm going for Miami.
You go. No, who do you think is gonna win?
Indiana. Well, I think Miami is actually gonna put up a fight though. I think they're gonna put up a fight.
Dude, literally an hour and a half ago, if I asked myself the same question, I would have said, no way Miami is losing at home. Mm-hmm. But these niggas from India, I don't know, bro. Mm-hmm. We got 10 days. I ask you again.
Team for confidence boost. The Oregon is the JV team. India just got all their confidence in that one game,
bruh,
and now it's going to carry over.
But they're in the same conference. Oregon and Indiana, they played this season. That's Oregon's only loss, and it wasn't a blowout.
Mm-mm. So yeah, because of this game, I was like, yeah, I want Miami to win. But after this game, yeah, Indiana got it. They got it. They got it.
I'm sorry. I got to see this one more time, bro. Not this one. The one against Ohio State was fucking classic, bro.
I told y'all not to come to this stadium. Do not tell y'all not to come to this stadium. Don't come back. No. Oh, that's it, baby. You. I told
Throw his back
you.
out. Mm-hmm.
My uncle is so old school. He said it's over when the clock strikes 0. All right.
So you're telling me your favorite uncle, like, look, NBA team, they up by 50. He don't want to see them dribble out the clock? Like,
well, see, in the NBA, people depend on the three so much. You could be up 50. That's a little, I don't know. Well, 50, yeah. If you said 20, no, okay, I say, no, it ain't over. But 50, yeah. 50, that's a bit much. Yeah, that's a wrap. That's a wrap. That's a
he's
wrap.
like, no, they're going to keep shooting, pad those stats.
He said the network is losing viewers. Like, they already lost me. Give a damn about the network.
They lost me for commercial.
Yeah, exactly. Look, as far as I'm concerned, ESPN had their great college football playoff game. That was last night.
Mm-hmm.
They had their great game. They just better pray they have a great championship game.
Yeah.
So we can see Michael Irvin beating up on innocent coolers again, pulling his pants down and then having to hold his pants up while he's whipping the damn cooler.
Thanks.
And Ray Lewis in the background looking like, what's wrong with that nigga? That's them Florida niggas, man.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, okay. NFL playoffs.
Ooh.
NFL playoffs.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it, dog. Let's motherfucking talk about it. NFL playoffs start tomorrow. First game is the Carolina Panthers versus the Los Angeles Rams.
Congratulations for making it to the playoffs. You end here. Congrats for making it, though.
Who wins here? The Rams?
Yes, the Rams win.
Oh, no, I thought you meant the Rams in here.
No, the Panthers. The Panthers end here. Congrats for them for making the playoffs, though. Congrats. But they lose.
Now, mind you, they just beat the Rams about a month ago in the same building.
I don't care.
Oh, okay.
I don't care.
It's very dismissive of the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Okay. Very dismissive.
Yeah. That's also me saying because the Bucs should have been here. So
I wish they were there. I wish they were there.
That's also me kind of being a little salty. The Bucs should have been here. But yeah,
well, the Bucs should have been there. They motherfuckers should have played better.
Yeah.
If the Bucs should have been there, the motherfuckers should have played better. Flat out. They choked the last 2 months of the season. They flat out did. They choked.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to see the Bucs there.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I got the Rams. Who you got?
I got the Panthers. No, I'm just joking. I got the Rams. I think it's going to be a better game though than you're giving it credit for.
Oh no, it'll be a good game. Like just the
Panthers,
the end result is still the Rams.
The Panthers defense actually matches up very well with the Rams offense.
They do.
The Panthers on their secondary, they have two very good cornerbacks, J.C. Horn and Mike Jackson. And they did a very good job. Remember last time they picked Matthew Stafford 3 times. One of them was returned back.
Mm-hmm.
So they match up very well, actually. Styles make fights, I think the Rams will win. But if they lost, I wouldn't be shocked. A lot of people would. I would not be shocked. Mm-hmm. I would laugh. Because I think if the Panthers win, I think the Eagles have a clear-cut path back at least to the NFC Championship game.
Mm. Yeah.
Because I think and now let's go to the second game. Green Bay at Chicago.
This is tough because going into the season, I didn't know if the Bears were going to be this good. So,
agreed.
but I do like the Packers in this game.
You like the Packers to win this game?
Slightly.
Yeah, me too.
Like slightly. I think like Packers on like game-winning field goal, but it's tied. But it's tied. And this is either going to win or they go into overtime.
Yeah, I like the Packers to win this game too. Even though I know the Bears just beat them like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
In Chicago, Green Bay blew that game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was Romeo Doubs not getting an onside kick. You know, that game was over.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's the game. Well, Jordan Love got knocked out of that game too.
Mm-hmm.
He hasn't played since.
Yeah.
But he'll play tomorrow.
Exactly.
Yeah, I like the Packers. I do. I like the Packers to win that game. Chicago, while their offense is good, Caleb Williams has done good under Ben Johnson. They'll be a tandem for a long time. I have no faith in the Bears defense.
Mm-hmm.
If they don't force turnovers, they're no good.
Yeah.
So you got the Rams and the Packers, as do I. Rams and the Packers. Now, Sunday is a triple header.
Mm-hmm.
First game being the Buffalo Bills at the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have in that game?
Give me the Jaguars. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, I also have some heart for them because I grew up a little bit in Jacksonville, so I have some heart for them. You know that's a little bit of home for me.
Oh, you got a soft spot for them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
By a little or by a lot?
I mean, by like a lot. I mean, I didn't move from Jacksonville until I was in 4th grade, so
okay.
Yeah, I think that was like my first football game was a Jacksonville game because I mean also Chiefs tickets were like so cheap because we sucked.
Let me think. 4th grade for you. I'm trying to think of who was this the David Garrard era? Oh man, okay. They were good back. They were good back then.
Yeah.
That was the end of the Fred Taylor era. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Mercedes Lewis and all of them guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember Byron Leftwich, David Garrard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So yeah, I got Jacksonville there. I also feel like this is too much heat on Josh Allen right now because everyone's saying, okay, Burrow's out, Mahomes is out, Lamar is out. You have no excuses not to at least make it to the Super Bowl.
That's right.
And I'm saying he's going to choke in the first round.
Okay. So you're going Jacksonville.
Yeah.
I'm calling the upset. Yes.
Okay.
I'm calling the upset.
Mm-hmm.
I'm calling Buffalo.
By a lot?
No, not by a lot. Jacksonville is the better team, and it's not even close.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I think Josh Allen will be able to put on his cape for one game. Jacksonville could wind up in the Super Bowl, but I think Buffalo clips them. But I think Buffalo clips them. I do. Mm-hmm. This is going to be Josh Allen's going to put the cape on for this one game. Mm-hmm. Everybody will be licking his scrotum sickle for 1 week. Mm-hmm. And now the next game Sunday is in Lincoln Financial Field. The reigning, defending Super Bowl champions face the San Francisco 49ers. We got that one.
I don't know. This one's tough for me because I agree with what you said. Like, I feel like if the Eagles win this game, and if the Rams get knocked out, Eagles should go to the Super Bowl if they can just beat the 49ers.
Well, I'm not sleeping on Seattle now. I mean, Seattle's the one with the home field.
Oh, I do forget about Seattle.
You know, I think if the Rams get knocked out,
Mhm.
I think they would either have to face the winner of Chicago Green Bay
Mhm.
or Carolina. Because the number 1 seed gets the lowest seed left.
Yeah.
So I could see them winning either game.
Mhm.
So you guys, so you don't know who to pick yet.
Mhm. I mean, honestly, I feel like I'm gonna still go with the Eagles, even though, like, I mean, the past few weeks, it's been like, not even the past 2 weeks, the past 2 months, it's been like up and down with the Eagles. Like, the record should have been way better than what it was.
I don't disagree there.
And I mean, but they still made it. And it's like, I mean, also looking at the rest of their division, there wasn't really competition. So I'm still going with the Eagles.
Well, I agree with you on the Eagles' record, but I only think their record should have been better by
Like 2 games,
a game, maybe 2.
maybe 2.
I think they should have been the 2nd seed. I think
Mhm.
that if they really had if they had played their starters on last week, I think they would have beat Washington.
No one really wanted the 2nd seed in the NFC.
Huh?
No one really wanted the 2nd seed in the NFC. I don't know why.
I know, because Green Bay ain't nothing to be scared of. Even though I know we both think they're gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I said this about 3 or 4 weeks ago. When Green Bay started to tumble, because when they came to Mile High is when their trouble started. Okay, when they walked into Denver, they didn't walk out the same team.
Yeah,
and they just snowballed after that. They haven't won a game in a month, over a month.
Yeah,
but I said their best matchup is the Bears. If they get the Bears in the first round, they should win. I said if they get the Eagles in the first round, they will get plastered.
Yeah.
But they got the Bears. I think they'll beat the Bears. But I think the Eagles, too, will beat the 49ers. And really because the 49ers are banged the fuck up.
Yeah.
All the Eagles have to do is keep Jalen Hurts with those RPOs, make him as much of a threat to run as it is throw. That opens up the offense for everybody. San Francisco's defense cannot hang with Philadelphia if they're on their A game.
Yeah.
What is my uncle talking about? I told him that I'm on live. I mean, it is still 42-15. Damn it. Like, it's over. Indiana is now just trying to make sure that they get out of there healthy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we both got the Eagles. Yeah, I think if San Francisco's defense were a little healthier, I may not be so confident. But San Francisco's offense is good. I mean, their offense is great, but the Eagles' defense is great too. The Eagles' defense is great too. San Francisco's defense is nowhere right now. Now they put it's honestly like against Seattle last Saturday night. It's like they emptied the tank. They put in so much because they wanted to get that number 1 seed in a bye week, and they lost. So it's like, damn. Now we got to go across country to these niggas.
Yeah.
So, and the third game that night is Los Angeles Chargers at New England. Who you got?
Give me Justin Herbert and the Chargers.
Damn, we ain't supposed to agree this much. I agree with you. I do.
Yeah, give me the Chargers. They're looking good.
Give me the Chargers.
They're looking good.
No, they're not looking good. I'm leaning on the Chargers defense versus an inexperienced Drake May.
That's what I mean by they look good. I mean, Herbert also had like some like not the best luck, the past few times they've been in the postseason, but like
he's been terrible.
He's been
terrible in the playoffs.
But completely like inexperienced Drake May in the playoffs. Give me the Chargers. Give me the Chargers.
Yeah. Yeah, give me the Chargers. And if they win, they go to Denver because they're the lowest seed.
Yeah.
And that's not, I'll be honest with you, that's not a matchup I really want to see because
And give me the Chargers again.
The two teams that the two teams that match up the best with the Broncos are the Jaguars and the Chargers.
Mm-hmm.
But we're going to have to get through one of them motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's see. Because all I'm saying is, like, if the Chargers get to the next round, Broncos get there. Broncos beat the Chargers. I'm picking Jaguars.
Well, Jacksonville will already be home because Jacksonville will lose to Buffalo.
No,
what you have the Chargers playing Denver, and you'll have Buffalo at New England. You'll have two division games for your divisional round playoff games.
No, Jaguars they're gonna be there. They're gonna be there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, in spirit.
Trevor Lawrence. I'm gonna put my trust in that man right there with the hair.
He probably got one of them on right now too.
Put my whole trust in Trevor Lawrence. Whole trust.
All right, we'll see how that works out. Mm-hmm. They're dangerous. Don't get me wrong. They are dangerous. Jacksonville is dangerous. Mm-hmm. I would not be surprised to see them in the Super Bowl. I don't want to see them niggas. I ain't gonna lie to you. Mm-hmm. I do not want to see Jacksonville again.
Don't. Someone's stopping the Broncos. I'm telling you. Someone's stopping them.
Yeah, themselves. The only thing that's gonna stop the Broncos is if the Super Bowl parade gets delayed. Motherfucker.
Okay.
Broncos Eagles Super Bowl.
Okay.
And as much love as I got for the Philadelphia Eagles, and I have a lot of love for them, been to 4 of their games. If it's Broncos Eagles in the Super Bowl, we gonna beat your ass.
Oh, said it with chest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're both saying Chargers, and the Monday Night Football game is the Houston Texans at the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think we're probably going to agree here too.
That's right. Give me the Texans.
No, I'm tired of agreeing with you. I'm just going to say this out of spite. Go Pittsburgh, go. I do not believe they're going to win, but I'm picking Pittsburgh.
Yeah, give me the Steelers.
I don't believe you for a second that Pittsburgh is going to win this damn game. But just to disagree with them, go ahead, Pittsburgh, win this damn game.
Bro, it's just time for the Texans. It's to get a win.
I mean, they've won a game each of the last 2 years in the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, like that's their game. There's still
one more playoff games than Trevor Lawrence.
Okay, hey, let's not do that.
It's the truth.
Let's not do that.
It's the truth.
It's a different team this year. It's a different team.
I don't give a shit.
Different team.
Houston can say the same thing. Houston can say the same thing. It's a different team.
Mm-hmm. Don't care. Trevor Lawrence is going to put the backpack on. I'm never going to
home. Put the backpack on and go home. Duval, we gonna go home.
Okay.
All right, it is what it is. You heard Trae Young got traded?
I did. I was so pissed at that trade too. I mean, like, I knew Trae was going to get out, but it was just like he wanted to go to Washington.
He did. He wanted to go to Washington.
So that's how he don't care about winning. That's what that tells me. He just wanted the bag.
I think he wants to be a big fish in a small pond.
Mm-hmm. He did, but Atlanta really messed up because they could have traded him like a year and a half ago, like when he was like at his peak, and they weren't doing anything. So like, if you wanted to trade him and rebuild, you could have done that. Now you traded him away. You didn't get any picks at all.
Well, you got McCollum and you got Kispert. McCollum is a good player. He's always been a good player.
McCollum, CJ
McCollum is a good. CJ McCollum is an all-star caliber player.
He's a great Robin. He's not a Batman.
Okay.
Now the entire Atlanta franchise is on Jalen Johnson's shoulders.
Well, Trae Young is going to lead the league in scoring next year.
He's probably going to lead the league in plus minus too.
Minus.
on the minus end.
Yeah, Washington's gonna have 15 wins next year, and Trae Young is gonna average 35 points a game.
So,
He's got
like,
the green light.
I just don't understand because Atlanta essentially traded away Luka Doncic for Corey Kispert. That's what they did.
No, that was for Trae Young. That was for Trae Young.
I mean, like the whole line of trade.
I'm talking about like draft night. That was the trade. Trae Young for Luka Doncic. Swap.
Yeah, Atlanta just. It's just, I mean, also we don't really care about Atlanta anymore in the East. Like y'all had your fun when you beat the Knicks at one time, and then y'all got to the Eastern Conference Finals. Like that was cool.
It was. They got to the Eastern Conference Finals because Ben Simmons froze up.
Got scared to take a layup. I understand. I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. You know, Trae Young's like this tall to you, but I guess I would be scared too. I would be scared.
He was literally right under the basket. He didn't have to lay up. He could have dunked it.
Yeah. And
his career has been garbage ever since.
We try to trust the process. We tried. Now the process is pretty much over.
That process is done. I mean, Embiid ain't even the number one on Philadelphia no more.
He's not. He's not even the number two.
They got some good players though.
They
got some good players.
New rookie's nice.
I don't even know why Paul George is still there. He's just getting a check.
Hey, bro, they still gotta get some checks. They can still play a little bit.
$200 million contract, and this motherfucker barely see the court.
They can still play a little bit. Embiid finally dunked the ball like 2 weeks ago, only once, but he finally dunked the ball.
Did he hurt himself when he came down?
A little bit, but he dunked it.
I believe it.
He dunked it though.
See, that's my fear with Wembanyama, man. That's my fear with Wemby. Is because he's so tall, he looked like a goddamn granddaddy long leg, and he gets hurt. So for one, he falls to the floor way too much. Like motherfucker, you are too tall to be crashing to the floor that much.
Yeah,
like,
when we need like a jumping coach, or he need to do like gymnastics or something, because
Wemby needs to get his ass in the block the majority of the game. There's nothing wrong with dancing on people, particularly if it's a tight game, read the room. But for him to be healthy, he needs to get his ass on the block 5-10 feet away from the basket. He can be, I'm convinced now. I'm convinced if he stay on the court with the team the Spurs got, they'll win it all. They will win it all. The only team that I think in the East that can fuck with the Spurs is the Knicks because they have multiple bodies that they could throw at him.
The Knicks, bro.
The Pistons can't fuck with San Antonio, and the Pistons are a great team. They can't fuck.
Wait, didn't the Knicks just lose to the Hornets?
The Knicks been slumping ever since goddamn what's his face got hurt. Josh Hart, no excuse. Ever since they won that fake ass tournament,
they won that cup. They were trash.
Yeah, ever since they won that little fake ass tournament, they've been garbage.
Yeah, but they low-key need Josh Hart. Like Josh Hart, like that's like the heart of the team. Even if he doesn't even do like actually get any points on the board, like his hustle is there. And without him like being like the heart and soul of the team on the court or even on the bench, is like the rest of the heart's not in there. Don't know why.
Who does John Morant get traded to?
He got traded?
No, I'm asking you.
Oh. I don't know. Someone said that he might go to New Orleans with Zion. I was like, why?
I mean, sell tickets.
Yeah. I'm not sure. They like, honestly.
Motherfuckers barely. Actually, Zion has actually been playing this year. He's quiet, is his man. He's
quiet, though. But it's like, they're like, oh, if they partner up, who stops them?
Themselves.
The hoes? Oh.
You said the hoes. You ain't lying, bro. Oh, shit. That is funny.
Like,
that was funny.
Like
he said, who stops them? The hoes.
Like it doesn't matter if they're going to be a problem on the court. They're going to have problems off the court.
You ain't lying.
Yeah, but I mean, it's time for Ja to go. Like Grizzlies are just so bad. Like, whenever I see a Grizzly highlight, it's from like a rookie. I'm like, wasn't Jaren Jackson Jr. like an all-star last year or the year before that? What happened to him? Like, ever since they traded away Desmond Bain, they just been trash.
And they had a team too. They had a chance. Mm-hmm. They really had a chance.
Yeah, I still remember. We're fine in the West.
Who's we?
They never even won a playoff series, and they were like, "We're fine in the West."
Oh, Memphis, yeah.
Like they said that, then they lost in the very first round
to Golden
State.
Yeah. No. They did win one playoff round. The last time Golden State won a chip, 2022. Yeah.
They won that series?
They won a series. The second round is when they played Golden State, and Golden State beat them.
Second round. Oh, yeah, I guess that. But yeah, no, they were. Yeah, they were never fine in the West. Never fine in the West. Like,
and they had a chance too. They did.
Yeah, but honestly, East is like I hate watching the East. There's not a lot of competition, but Jaylen Brown, he's been killing it.
He has definitely been impressing me because what he's doing is showing. See, everybody wanted to make it all about Tatum, and Jaylen Brown is saying, "Hey, first of all, bitch, I was here first. Second of all, I was the MVP of the finals."
Exactly. Say it again. Like, he was MVP.
Yeah. It's just I just can't watch. It's not Jaylen Brown because he's not. It's not him, but the rest of the way the motherfuckers get coached. I mean, they coach to shoot nothing but threes. I hate that.
I mean, most of them like can't really do anything else. Like Jaylen Brown got at least an ISO game. He got a mid-range game. He can get to the bucket. Everyone else is like they kind of have to shoot. Like Derek White, he really can't do anything else but like kind of just be there, available to shoot and play some defense. And then it's like you got rid of Drew Holiday, who helped you like actually, create play. Got rid of him. So it's like, okay, cool. Anthony Simons comes off the bench. So he is also helping you create, and he's not starting. So it's like everyone that's actually getting minutes, your job is just to shoot threes.
I had forgot that the Celtics had Anthony Simons until I saw them play in the Nuggets the other day. Yeah, but anyway, we have talked about sports for an hour. Now it's time to talk that ish. Man. Bitch ass ice, man. Bitch ass ice, man. Need to be melted. I ain't bullshitting, bro. Ice is off the fucking chain, bro. They are, man. ICE is like a terrorist group with badges, which to me is like pretty much most police. But Lord have mercy, ICE. I'm about to put up my banner now that says "fuck ICE." I mean, now I will say this: Stephen A. Smith yesterday commented about the situation, and he said that if you look at the letter of the law, from a legal standpoint, they were justified in their actions, but from a humanity standpoint, that was messed up. They shouldn't have done that. Now, what happened is in the media, the New York Post took kind of his comments and ran with it. And I'm going to show you that video right now, and I want your reaction.
My YouTube channel, and that's
okay.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this edition of Straight Shooter with yours truly, Stephen A., coming at you, as I love to do. My POTUS show is every Wednesday night from 6 to 8 p.m. over the airways of Sirius XM, POTUS Radio Channel 124. Mondays and Fridays, for the most part, is when I step out on my own and I do stuff on my YouTube channel, and that's what I'm doing right now. Because apparently I'm in the middle of a latest controversy, which comes with the business. I understand it. In the age of YouTubes, with algorithms, with bots, and all of this other stuff going on, people are looking for headlines, and obviously they're going to utilize people like myself and many others to do just that, to keep themselves relevant or just to talk shit and to just act like, you know what, they're poly purebreds while the rest of us are everything but a child of God. It's ridiculous. This latest incident or situation involves the shooting of this woman in Minnesota who was gunned down by an ICE agent, okay? And because she was murdered, obviously there's a lot of stuff going on. There's protests in the streets of in the streets of Minnesota. Police force is there. And
is it just me, or is he saying Minnesota?
Wait, let me hear that again.
I thought it was Minnesota.
Let me play back.
All right.
Of this woman in Minnesota who was gunned down by an ICE agent, okay? And because she was murdered,
Hold up. Let's see what we got. Okay.
Obviously, there's a lot of stuff going on. There's protests in the streets of in the streets of Minnesota. Police force is there in droves. ICE agents are still there. The FBI is investigating the situation. The governor, former vice presidential candidate Tim Walz, is basically demanding, or at least strongly requesting, that the FBI allow local officials in Minnesota to be involved in the investigation, because the mayor of Minneapolis and the governor of Minnesota don't necessarily trust this Trump administration, which none of us can blame them for. If you look at the rhetoric being spewed from Kristi Noem for Homeland Security, being spewed by the vice president, J.D. Vance himself, not to mention what Trump said the other day in his tweet or in his post on his Truth Social platform, you can't blame people for having reservations or feeling the way that they feel. I understand it. That's the American way. That's the way it goes. But some of this stuff that's going on, I'm just not going to be quiet about it. Now, to be very, very clear, did you see the headline from the New York Post about me? In case you haven't seen it, let me show it to you right now, because the New York Post, okay, which obviously in its own way caters to right-wingers, what do they say? Stephen A. Smith calls Minnesota ICE shooting, quote, completely justified, end quote, from a lawful perspective. Okay, no, fine. This is about Renee Nicole Good, the 37-year-old woman who I later learned is a mother of three that was gunned down, shot in the head by an ICE agent. Now, I'm not saying that quote is inaccurate. I'm saying it's incomplete. It's amazing to me how people leave stuff out. That's on purpose. That's on purpose. And it ain't just to grab headlines, it's to paint a picture, in this case, of me, acting as if this woman getting gunned down, well, you know something? She deserved it. That's how you're trying to paint it. That's how you're trying to paint it, which is not what I said. But people are going to act like they did anyway. And then you got somebody like my former colleague at ESPN, Keith Olbermann, with this damn post, wherever the hell it was. By the way, speaking of a lot of people who actually built the place, it's time for ESPN to fire Stephen A. He is now damaging the brand in a way his on-air cartoon character could never approach. Cartoon character? This is by somebody who uses a cartoon or an animated version, you know, for his avatar, his handle or whatever it is, to hide how the hell he really looks, with his pot-bellied ass walking around with a poodle, acting like dogs are more important than human beings.
Well, sir. I mean, I did watch the episode yesterday when he was talking about the situation with the ICE shooting, and he did say from a lawful point of view that the agents were justified, even though I really don't agree. But he did say from a humanity point of view, why would you do this? They did not have to do this. So he's right when it says they're being incomplete, and that is done on purpose. When you make it to a level that Stephen A. Smith has made it to, more money, more problems. With success comes haters.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that to defend Stephen A. Smith, because I've been a loyal First Take fan, loyal First Take watcher for the last 14 years.
Mm-hmm.
And there have been some situations where he has let me down, not from a journalistic standpoint, from a black standpoint.
Right.
But he's absolutely right for him to react, for him to feel some type of way, not to say to react this way, but to feel some type of way about the New York Post putting that article up when that is what he said. But again, it was incomplete.
Mm-hmm.
I can understand that. But what do you think?
I think this is like 100% true. Like what you exactly said. Like, because I haven't seen this video, but all I've seen is just like the lawful perspective part. That is the only thing that has been, or at least reached my socials or my social networks or any of my news outlets. None of which was given like the full picture. So it's just like, you see Stephen A. and it's like, he's very controversial. He can be very adamant about his takes, and it's like, you're just like, oh, this is what he's saying, but you don't say like the whole thing. And it's like, we get it. Like, if you got an agenda against Stephen A., it's okay. Like, that's fine. Like, also, like, he got haters.
Of course you do.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know if Stephen A. has done what most of the people do who get consistent money in the entertainment industry do. I mean, he's not in Hollywood, okay? He's not in Hollywood. His base station is Bristol, Connecticut. Well, it's New York, and Bristol, Connecticut. So I would like to think that's not the case. But I would like to think, because he's, like I said, he's been a consistent voice, a daily voice that I've listened to for the last 14 years. I used to say, if I was ever to go back to school, it would be for sports journalism, because I would have been inspired by him.
Mm-hmm.
But
I also just love the vocabulary that Stephen A. Smith uses. It's like, he always has got to throw out a new word of the day or something like that. like we get it. You went to school. Like, we understand.
What is the Froganaco problem?
Mm-hmm.
Expialidocious.
Like,
hey man, I guess he wants you to know that he got words.
But it's great, bro. I get it. It's like, it reminds me of like who said that? It was Cat Williams that was like, you know what? If you got haters, you only got 3. You need to get more. You need to have more haters.
Sure enough, that's real shit.
Mm-hmm.
That's this guy, and he popping stuff about me. Keith Olbermann. I'll deal with his ass in a second. But before I do that, let me say, or let me show you rather, what exactly it was I said. I said it on my own platform, on POTUS Radio. I said it on my YouTube channel. But this was me with Bill O'Reilly and Chris Cuomo on Chris Cuomo's show, Cuomo, on News Nation this past Wednesday night. I want y'all to watch what Bill O'Reilly said, and then watch and hear exactly what I said in response. Please take a listen to this.
It's whether or not the guy had to shoot her in the head to avoid being hurt himself.
Well,
That is the legal question.
That.
And then there's the bigger question of why he was even in Minnesota.
Look, I'm going to leave that to the jury or wherever it comes or investigates, Cuomo, because I wasn't there and I don't know.
Here's where I'm disappointed, Bill. Here's where I'm disappointed, Bill, in your response. So you can have an opinion about her, but you can't have an opinion about the officer, even though you've seen the video numerous times. You've seen the video. I've watched it 10 times.
I can't put myself in his shoes.
Okay, no, I didn't say put yourself in his shoes. Hold on, Chris. I'm not telling you to put yourself in his shoes, Bill. I'm telling you that you have been in this business for decades, and I've seen countless times where you've evaluated something based on what you saw, and you've deduced a conclusion, not legally, but you've deduced a conclusion, whether right or wrong, as it pertains to what you saw on video. So to say that you can have an opinion about her, but you can't have an opinion about the officer, the ICE officer, makes no sense to me.
I think it's irresponsible to do that.
Okay.
Because I don't know the state of mind of the man when a vehicle is coming at him. It's irresponsible to do it. I'm not going to do it.
Okay, I'm coming to you. Let me be irresponsible. She, like you said, was wrong. The ICE officer is in front of you. You got one on the side. You got an officer in front of the vehicle. She had no business being in that position. It was irresponsible. She definitely provoked a situation she had no business doing. And I'm not here to support sanctuary cities either. So I agree with you on that, Bill O'Reilly. What I'm saying is this, from a legal perspective, because she took off in the car, okay, we know he's not going to get prosecuted. We know that the officer is not going to be held accountable for it. Now I'm touching on your humanity. And I'm talking about the officer. You moved aside. You had to pull out your gun and shoot her in the head. You couldn't shot the tire. You couldn't have made sure she couldn't get away. A 37-year-old woman, she wasn't coming down the street going 90 miles an hour. She was stationary. She was still. And then she took off. So you had to move out the way as she was taking off, okay? And you shoot her in the head. So there you have it. To reiterate, let me be very, very clear about what my position is. I am a black man born in the streets of New York City and raised in them as well. One of the things that I religiously preach about is that when the police pull you over, roll down all your windows and put your hand on the steering wheel and make sure you obey law enforcement, because the objective is to get out of that situation and make sure you make it home. We know the issues involving brutality on the part of police officers. We know historically the kind of things that we've talked about when it pertains to black folks and the police and law enforcement overall. So I'm always going to be of the consistent position, no matter what your ethnicity or gender is, in the moment when you are dealing with armed law enforcement officials, you obey their orders so you can make sure you get home safely. Renee Good did not do that. She did not do that. There was an ICE officer standing in front of her vehicle, one on the side, them requesting that she get out of her vehicle. She backed up in an effort to try to get away, backed up before moving forward in an effort of trying to get away. And then you have people like the vice president or Christie, known for Homeland Security.
Forgive me. That's why I'm pausing it. I'm not laughing at what Stephen A. is saying or the video. The comment made by my boy Lomar said whenever he hears the term black man, he thinks about Pastor Manning. Remember what I showed you last week? Here I am, a black man. Black man. Yeah, so I'm sorry. I'm not. Fuck you, Lomar. You get me off. You get me off my goddamn. You get me off a topic here. Kiss my ass, goddammit. Let me go back to this damn video.
Talking about how, you know what, it was an act of domestic terrorism. That is ridiculous. I said that too. That is ridiculous.
You bastard.
You know what I said, ladies and gentlemen? If you could move out the way, you could have avoided shooting her in the head. And you also could have shot the tire.
Oh,
you are a trained officer.
Now I can't get it out of my
Don't
head.
tell me that you could do all of that. You could get out of the way, but you could not avoid shooting her in the head. Where was your humanity? That's what I said. I said that Wednesday. I said it Thursday. I'm saying it today. Even though we understand, because he's law enforcement and she didn't get out of her vehicle and she tried to escape. Therefore, from a legal perspective, because of the act of taking off in her motor vehicle, the motor vehicle is viewed as a weapon. In all likelihood, legality is on his side. And then they're bringing up how somebody dragged him down the road a year ago and harmed him and stuff like that. So he might have been traumatized by this whole situation. I'm saying from a legal perspective, it's on his side because he is law enforcement. He was trying to enforce the law federally, and she ignored it. And in the process of doing so, took off, almost ran him over, at least in their eyes, and he shot at her. They're not going to prosecute him. I did not say he was justified. As in morally, as in ethically, as in his own humanity, because that woman should still be alive. Where's your humanity that you have no problem, no compunction whatsoever, pulling out your pistol and shooting at her multiple times and hitting her in the head and killing her, a mother of 3.
You know where their humanity is at? They don't care because they ain't nothing but Proud Boys and a goddamn police badge.
Mm.
They got the green light from Sunkiss. And also, there's video coming out, and I think he talks about this, that after the agent shot and killed her, he called her a fucking bitch. Yeah.
Mm.
Man, bruh. I'm gonna put that video back up, bruh. Fake ass police, bruh. Fake ass police.
Mm. See now I'm kind of when the monk's gonna be here. I need to see the monks. I need to see them.
They ain't supposed to be for like almost another month, bro. Punk ass police, gutless pussy ass bitches. Yeah, I said it.
Yeah.
Take that gun and badge off and see how bad your bitch ass really is. And from a legal standpoint, they may be right. As far as her trying to, but you seen the video.
I have seen
it. Didn't speed off. She couldn't speed off. Look at the road.
Mm-hmm.
There was no way she could have sped off. And you could move out the way, but you had to shoot her in the face 3 times. And then call her off.
Legally, I still don't think that was legally right. Like, yes, you have the green light, but unless, because technically, legally, your green light is unless you feel like you are going to be in harm's way, and legally, you feel like your life is in danger, then you shoot to kill.
A truck that wasn't going no more than 5 miles an hour.
Exactly. Like you're not in danger
at all.
At all. So your green light is not there in the moment.
Now, if she had to pull it off and hit you, okay, I get it.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, like no, your green light was not there. It wasn't there at all. And then you even progress the video further. That is uncalled for completely.
And I want to ask you this, bro, because, you know, you are, from my vantage point, at my age, me being an 80s baby,
mm-hmm.
You're the next generation. How does that make, as a 25-year-old, how does that make you feel when you saw what you saw when you were in college in 2020?
Mm-hmm.
When you've seen what you've seen with the insurrection, about 6 months after that, when you're seeing what you're seeing now, with fake ass police targeting people who look like us
Mm-hmm.
to get us out of a country who all with all, and I'm being so serious when I say this, the letters of the law that was written by the forefathers there, fuck Mount Everest. Because all of those rules that was written did not apply to us.
Mm-hmm.
We were seen as 3/4 of a man. And with all of that stuff starting to rear its ugly head and spinning, while people may be getting more aware, the actions and little justification is starting to rear its ugly head again, because there are powers that be that run this country, that run this world, that view us as the problem. And you're seeing things, you're the next generation, but we're both seeing things with these events that I gave you for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. First time I saw something like that was Rodney King. I was a little boy when the Rodney King situation happened. I do remember that vividly. But the repeatedness, like that was a one-off.
Mm-hmm.
And now that's something that it's become normal. How does a person from the next generation, from where I stand, how does that make you feel, particularly as a Black man?
I mean, particularly as a Black man, I don't know. I could just sum it up to like, it kind of makes me scared. Like, not for myself, but it has me scared for my future kids. Like I'm at a point like now, like I'm seeing like people that I grew up with, like from middle school, high school, they got not only one kid, they have plenty of kids.
Right.
And I'm like, you're seeing what's going on in this world right now. And some of them, like, yes, I understand some of them, like, you guys weren't planning it. You guys also weren't protected. So that was on your own fault. But some of them are like planning to have kids. Some of them are planning to have kids right now. And I'm like, we are still like in our, like, some of you did this before you even turned 25. Like, you were in your young 20s choosing to have kids, bringing them into this world, knowing what's going on. And you're still staying in the United States too. Like, you were choosing to bring them in, and none of the news is scaring you, like, at all. Like, when I see like parents now, they're like, you're so good with the kids, when are you gonna start having any of your own? I'm waiting for things to be better here before I start even thinking about remotely, like, oh, I'm ready to bring a child into this world, knowing that our government, especially as a Black man, could be seen, depending on where I'm living, could just see my child as a threat before they even do anything. They're just a threat because they're Black. Like, that is a problem for me. And that's why, like, I see a lot of my, like, some of my friends that I know, they just like, they think, say like, this is make an interracial couple. Your child's still going to be Black. The police force, they're still going to see that. It doesn't matter that, like, they got a little tan on them. It don't really matter. Like, you are bringing in another Black child into this world, and if you don't teach them correctly, or if they're not exposed to any of the information, that causes more issues, because then they get into these idiotic situations, and because they're exposed to YouTube, because they're exposed to like TikTok and stuff, they see social media influencers and social media stars do all these informations and how they act in their world. They'll do the same thing. And the social media TikTok influencers, a lot of their stuff is either staged or they just get away with it because they have money. Your child that you're bringing into this world doesn't have any of that stuff. But if they get put into a situation, any force that gets brought to them can just do anything that they want, and then the accusations will happen later. But at that point, it's too late. There could have been damage that cannot be reversed, could have already happened. And that is something that's not okay with me at all.
No question. I totally understand. When I was 25 years old, I didn't have any children either. The world was not like this when I was 25 years old, though. When I was 25 years old, Barack Obama was just about to get it. Well, Barack was in, no. Yeah, no, when I was 25, 2008, I was 25 years old. There was the election where Barack Obama was in for the first term.
Mhm.
So, I don't disagree with your logic. I mean, people have kids, they have kids. I mean, the same thing with me when I was out of high school. I had, like I said, I was 25 with no kids, but I had plenty of friends that I went to school with that had kids, plural. You know, that people who had kids right after high school. You know what I mean? I mean, and that's, you know, I mean, yeah, then those kids now are grown. Okay. Those kids now are closer to your age, you know. You're talking about early 2000s babies. You know, I had a lot of friends who had children. Now, my circle just started having kids, you know, or my circle started having kids around the early 2010s. You know, I was 28 years old when I had my first kid, you know. You know, when you have a child, a big part of that is faith, because you never know what the world is going to look like. And but the sad part is that it is 2026, and the same fears that you just articulated that you had because you're a black man about bringing kids into the world is the same fear a mother and a father had back in 1956, back in 1966, back in 1946, back in 1936, back in 1926. Do you get where I'm going with this? And the most, I think the scariest part, I mean, there's a pro and a con to all of this, as opposed to 60, 70, 80, 100 years ago. The pro is that social media, more people are aware, more people are, particularly outside of our race, are sympathetic and empathetic because they're seeing it more, because everybody has a camera and you can see what the fuck is going on. You know what the con is?
What?
Everybody has a camera because you can see it. And now that you can see it, the brass taxes, the motherfucker sitting up in Washington is saying, and so what? We saw what we saw with that situation. But J.D. Vance is saying she was a domestic terrorist. No, she won't. She was murdered in cold blood. Period. In this age of spin that we're living in now, in this age of fucking Mandela effect, where you're gonna tell me I didn't see what I saw. That's the scarier part. Because now, as opposed to even 30 years ago in the 90s, we didn't see shit like this on a regular basis. And the thing that we were saying around the time of Trayvon Martin and Eric Garner, you know, and the shit that was captured on camera 10 and 12 years ago, the thing that was being said then was, man, we're so glad everybody. Imagine if everybody didn't have a camera. Imagine the stuff that they did before everybody had a camera that we didn't see. All true. Now everybody has a camera. And who gives a fuck? That's the scariest part. Who gives a fuck?
And I think what's worse about it today is like, it's not that nobody gives a fuck. It's more like they're waiting for the
I'm not
next
saying the
to
people.
give.
I'm not saying the people. I'm saying the people with the authority to actually make change.
Oh no, I'm saying those people too. They're saying like they're basically saying like, oh, it's basically going to be okay because something else is going to happen to take everybody's mind off of it, or at least steer them to like be distracted for a moment so that they're not pressed about that anymore, and they'll do some behind the scenes covering up, and it's like, oh, you got pay attention to what's over here, because then after what comes over here, then another thing's going to happen, and then another thing's going to happen, until no one's even really talking about it anymore, until it gets brought up again, like, oh, y'all remember when this happened a few months ago or a few weeks ago, or remember when this happened last year, and it's like no one's even talking about it anymore.
And do you know why that is? Because it happens so regularly now that people are numb to it.
Yeah.
First of all, before I say what I'm going to say next, shout out to the Minnesota Timberwolves, who last night at their game gave a moment of silence to Mrs. Good, who unfortunately lost her life at the hands of ICE. They acknowledged it and acknowledged what happened is wrong. Now, what I was going to say before then is that it's gotten so regular, people have gotten numb to it. I remember when Columbine happened in 1999. This was right before you were born. The mass shooting in a Colorado high school, Columbine.
Mm-hmm.
This was 1999. This was not regular. This was talked about the whole fucking year. Rewind 26, 27 years later. You see something like that? It's yesterday's news in 3 days. This is America. I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. We're supposed to be the greatest country in the world. Why the fuck don't we act like it? The silence is accepted. Let me go back to this video.
37 years of age. How could you do that? How could you do that? She wasn't pointing a gun at you. Why would you do that? I said that too. And then you hear reports about him calling her an effing B after he shot her.
Mm-hmm.
Because now you're hearing those reports, and apparently there's video that's saying that. I haven't seen it. That's what I'm being told. That's my point. On one hand, she had no business being in that position. She had no business driving off. And as a result, from a legal perspective, he's going to be justified. But it doesn't make him morally, ethically, or humanly right, because he's not. What's the problem? On a far more innocuous level, let me remind y'all that just months ago, when I was on TV, because Tyreek Hill, star wide receiver for the Miami Dolphins, got pulled over and ultimately dragged out of his car right outside the stadium before a Miami Dolphins game, I sat up there and said, you're lucky you're alive. Because when he was pulled over by the police, he wouldn't roll down his window. He opened the door and said, hold on, and closed the door without the windows being rolled down. And the police opened the door and snatched his ass out of there and said, you don't tell us what to do, we tell you what to do.
They damn sure did.
Knowing that you're dealing with law enforcement, ain't the objective to get home safe and to fight another day? It's wrong for me to point that out and to highlight that reality? Evidently, it is. According to a whole bunch of folks on the left, progressives, and especially and specifically Mr. Keith Olbermann. First, let me say this about the New York Post, relatively right-wing in its own way. That headline was misleading. Because even though I said what you said I said on the headline, that wasn't all that I said. And to paint a picture, oh, he agrees with us, meaning folks on the right, or like the vice president, or like Kristi Noem. No, I wasn't. I don't agree with them because they're acting like it's morally, ethically, and humanely justified. I'm talking legality when I'm talking justification. Nothing else. Everything else about it is wrong, inhumane, morally and ethically wrong, period. That's my position. But you're trying to paint a different picture, and I don't appreciate that. Not with something this serious. I don't appreciate that at all. I know what I said. And people in this day and age with their bots, their algorithms, and everything else, just parse out stuff and just leave stuff out that you want to leave out because it doesn't make for a more salacious headline. Thank God I got my own platforms to address bullshit like this.
He had the flex right there. Before I press play again, the score is 56-15.
Bro, ask Unc if they still coming back.
Man, I think Unc is done with it now.
Now let me get to Keith Olbermann. And I want to say this about Keith Olbermann. I'm sick of your pathetic ass. I really, really am. You're a 66-year-old barely with any friends.
Oh, Lord.
Who the hell knows what's going on in your life? And all you do is sit back. And the second you disagree with somebody, you pop shit. You, of all people, you, Keith Olbermann, literally trying to get me fired? It's time for ESPN to follow Stephen A. He's hurting the brand. He's bad. He's damaging the brand. What?
As long as Stephen A. keep bringing in numbers, they ain't gonna fire him. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't think they should have got rid of Shannon Sharp, and I kind of don't view First Take the same after that. I understand the legalities of it, but I don't know if you saw Unc is back. Shannon Sharp is back.
That's all.
The interview with Mike Epps.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I haven't watched it because that's a 3-hour interview. I haven't watched the whole interview, but I've watched half of it, and that's good to see.
Yeah, I've seen sections of it, but I haven't been able to sit down and watch the whole thing. But it's good, at least from the parts I've seen.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've seen all of the sections that they posted on YouTube, but I saw it as soon as it was posted, and I was like, oh hell yeah! Because remember a year ago they was like beefing for real,
mm-hmm.
And they funny as a bitch, but you know, like I said, I don't agree with Stephen. I mean, from a legal standpoint, Stephen A. may be right. And the people who are saying that may be right, but again, from the humanity standpoint, that's just fucked up. They shot the person shot that woman because they knew they could, and they knew they could get away with it. And Stephen A. pointed to the morality part, which unfortunately, the New York Times and Keith Olbermann, who I'm actually a fan of when it comes to his commentary. They just totally went left with that, and they were not right to do so. They weren't, because he did, and you know, that's why you got to show receipts. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
That's why you got to show receipts. And you know, he wasted no time getting back on air and saying, "Hold up now, hold up now."
Mm-hmm.
I did not. I said this, but you guys did not. You know, but you're not telling the full story. And he's absolutely right. They did that to get clicks and views. They clearly did not pay attention to his full statement to get clicks and views, because there are a lot of people out there who does not like Stephen A. Smith. And like I said, when you're that successful, you have haters. I mean, Lord knows if this show takes off, I'm going to have haters, bro.
Mm-hmm. You know, I'm be in line too.
I'm at haters, and I love everybody.
Mm-hmm.
I love everybody. I just keep it a buck. Motherfuckers don't. If motherfuckers don't like me, it's because motherfuckers don't like the truth.
Mm-hmm.
I trust me. If this show ever popped off, like if it ever started getting, let's just say, 5-figure audience numbers. There will be motherfuckers calling me racist. There'll be motherfuckers, I don't want to say calling me sexist, because I'm not sexist.
They'll still say it.
There'll be some people who do.
They still won't say it.
There'll be motherfuckers who call me corny.
Mm-hmm.
There'll be motherfuckers who call me whack.
Mm-hmm. But it's gonna be those same people that'll be tuning in every single week.
Just to spit some venom.
Mm-hmm.
And the only thing I say is thanks for the view.
Mm-hmm.
Because I tell people that now. I've had people who have come on here and said some shit. Like a couple of weeks ago, remember somebody came on here and said, stop saying the N-word so much.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, nigga, go to another video.
It was like, what? You want to stop saying it? I can say it. I'm black. Like,
yeah, a couple of weeks ago, please stop saying the N-word so much. Nigga, go to another video.
it's like God knew what he was doing.
This is YouTube, motherfucker. It is a million other videos. Thank you for clicking on mine, but don't click on here and tell me how to talk.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's easy. You look on the live and you see 20 people watching this bitch. That ain't much. So I'm gonna see your comment. You know what I'm saying? I'm being real. As opposed to my shorts. Bro, this is the one thing I give myself a pat on the back for. My page, I cannot monetize. I'm banned from monetizing until I meet a certain criteria. I don't have any sponsors, yet I pulled 177,000 motherfucking.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm.
Yet I pulled 177 motherfucking thousand views last week. So it's something about me that is getting intriguing to people. These people who are commenting, telling you good luck and saying have a good day and stuff, I don't know them.
Mm-mm.
They're not coming from Facebook. They're coming from YouTube.
So I think like one thing I will say like about your algorithm that I think is very suited to like at least like the average sports fan is that the average sports fan probably hates commentators. So having your color commentating like as like a highlights going on is suiting like the average sports fan.
Yeah, because there's a lot of profanity in them. Or there's music in the background.
So like music in the bathroom, like your commentating, I think like that's going hand in hand in terms of like going to the algorithm for other people.
And YouTube sends me emails all the time. This video cannot be monetized. I'm like, bitch, I know. What are you sending me this email?
It's like we're not doing this for the money. We're doing this for the love of the game.
I tell people this all the time. I've been doing this podcast. I've been doing Sports Plus Life since Thanksgiving 2018.
Mm-hmm.
Never have I made a dime. And look, if you want to send money, look right here. My Cash App is right there. But I don't get on here and say, hit the like button, do all this stuff. I don't give a fuck because you're right. I do it for the love of the entertainment. I do it for the love because honestly, it's an outlet. It's an outlet. It's fun. It's fun. I could be doing so much other shit on a Friday night. I would rather sit in front of my laptop and talk shit so the World Wide Web can see me with 20 people watching. Oh, bro. It's fun. And I appreciate that, Lomar. Lomar tried to disrupt my ass. Talking about some... And I've had people come to me and say, "Hey, what do you want to do with what? How far do you really want your show to go?" And when I hear questions like that, I'm like, "Nigga, you ain't getting my ass." And that'd be the question: how famous do you really want to be? I'm good. But I've had people that I know that say, "Hey, look, how far are you trying to take your podcast?" I'm just like, I mean, now would I like to have a little sit-in session where we could do it like we can sit in and all be in the same room with microphones and shit? Sure. Sure. Is that my end all be all? Nah, bro. I tell you, I'm a school bus driver. I'm a daycare teacher, nigga. Like, I'm a musician. I'm a DJ. I'm a lot of things. But depending on YouTube finances is not one of them. Would I love the show to be you know, in the 5-figure views category every time? Sure. But would I like a sponsor? Sure. But if a sponsor was to come this way, don't tell me how to talk, nigga. Because if you want to sponsor me, that means it's something you like about it.
Yeah.
Don't try to tell me how to talk. If you want me to be one of these videos where I'm like, hey, do this and gamble and da-da-da-da-da, it's good to be right. Fine. Don't tell me how to talk, nigga. Don't tell my people I have on here how to talk. Because if I get a sponsor, all of my regulars who are on here are getting paid. Period.
How much?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. For me, I would draw up contracts that would say you at least would need to be on the show. If you're going to be on the show, you have to be on the show at least 30 minutes to get paid. That's it. I don't think that's a lot because most of the people who I have on here have kids, and I understand it. I have kids myself. They have schedules in their life. I get it. But if I get a sponsor and I'm getting a check, and the sponsors expect me to have who I say is going to be on there, if you're going to be on here, you got to give me at least 30 minutes.
Yeah, I can clock in for 30 minutes. I can clock in. Set myself a little timer. Oh, all right, y'all. Coach Hampton is out. I'm going to see y'all next week. My 30 minutes is up.
That is a black guy for you. That is a black dude for you. Right there. He would probably have a stopwatch on for 30 minutes, and as soon as that bitch beep, his screen is just going to disappear.
Peace. I'm out, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of the show.
And that's when I ante it up to 45 minutes. That's when I moved the goalpost back.
I just leave it. I'm like, oh wait, sorry guys. I just had my Wi-Fi went out. But Coach Hampton's back. What's up? There we go.
I would give you a talking period where it's like it's just you, bro. Go ahead.
I would just talk to the chat. I'm like, what's going on, guys?
And they would be like, talk about something, nigga.
But no, that would be good. Like, I feel like even if you have like a sponsor, I feel like the first thing that they would probably want to do is like talk about like streaming exclusively. Like, if you were to just pick a platform, like, would you even consider like migrating to like Twitch or Kick?
I can be seen on Twitch. I'm streaming on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram right now. And I just decided to pick Instagram tonight over Twitch.
Got it.
But Netflix is getting into the podcast game.
I saw that.
I saw that too because I got an email about it. I'm like, oh, hold up. Netflix looking at a nigga. Because I mean, my principle, because for one, I'm at an age now where I don't give a fuck about the accolades, the fame, or none of that shit. I'm at the point in my life where I'm just trying to get a better, a more space crib to live for my kids. That's where I'm at with my life now.
Yeah, you take that. I'll take the accolades.
You know, so there you go. So if a nigga asks me how famous do you want to be, I'm good. I'll just go to bus 827. I will go to Skip with off Ash Cake off Ash. No. That's where my shit is at. I'm an entertainer. That's who I am. It is who I am. So whether I'm on camera or off camera, I'm an entertainer. You know me. You've known me long enough now, Hampton. That is who I am. Who I am on is who I am on this podcast. Is it any different than the person you know out on the street?
No. You the same nigga.
Huh?
You the same nigga. Like, that's
the same nigga. The same nigga. The way I talk, okay, at the daycare, minus the cuss words, but my attitude and my bravado on this podcast is the same. When I'm working with children who fucking love me.
They do.
And these is white kids that love me.
It'd be surprising me too. I'm like, Y'all like me.
And on my bus, these is Black and Hispanic and Middle Eastern kids.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm the same way.
Mm-hmm.
And I would tell any sponsor that, hey, bro, this is what, if for one, if you want to sponsor, you see something you like, don't change me. I would pull the Pat McAfee card, bro.
Mm.
Don't change me. Nah. And if you want my boys, you can't change them neither. Because the cast of characters that I have, I've said this about my circle my entire life. I have a very unique circle of people.
Mm-hmm.
And you've met a lot of them. I have a very unique circle of people.
Yeah.
We're highly entertaining, but first and foremost, we are highly 100 with each other.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now don't be trying to give me no catchphrase either. No, like I'm not doing that.
Catchphrase.
No. How I talk is how I talk. If I say something one week and I just so happen to say the next week, sponsor hit you up like, hey, Coach Hampton needs to start saying that every week. I'm cutting out of my vocabulary next session.
Look. If the sponsor wants you to read something off of a cue card, unless it's blasphemous, nah, bro, you got to memorize that verbatim.
Oh, no, I'll read the cue card. I'm just not having no catchphrase that I need to just.
Oh, no. See, they put their catchphrase on there. Mm-mm. Like the gambling joint, their catchphrase is "It's good to be right." Everybody has to say that. Okay, fine.
Yeah, I can say that. Like I said, but it's like, oh, Coach Hampton, we like it when you say this. Like, but it has nothing to do with sponsorship at all.
I would just say he's from 757. You got to give him a pass. Okay, now I know he's from 757 by way of Jacksonville. You got to give him a pass. This motherfucker likes Trevor Lawrence. No, I'm just joking.
The Jaguars, man. I mean, I was a little bit at home too because my family's from South Carolina.
Huh?
Because my family's from South Carolina. He went to Clemson, so.
Okay. Well, yeah. We'll see. And the thing is, I love South Carolina. My favorite place to go is Myrtle Beach. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Myrtle Beach is
matter of fact. The weekend of spring break, the first weekend of spring break, I'm renting a Toro just to go to south of the border, just to get just to go.
To do what?
Just go. I'm going to south of the border and I'm coming back.
Does it? You just going?
That's all. There's too many eyes watching this, bro. I'm just going. You know, I like things like fireworks. I think they're entertaining. But I just want to see south of the border.
Okay.
I just want to go there. Take that 3.5 hour ride there. Yeah.
Yeah. Myrtle Beach, though, amazing. Love it.
Oh, I love Myrtle Beach, man. I was there for my birthday.
Love it.
I love Myrtle Beach.
Amazing.
I absolutely love Myrtle Beach. And that's how small of the world I've seen, where I love Myrtle Beach. I've never seen Vegas. I've never seen South Beach. I've never seen Venice Beach. I've been to Atlantic City a few times with my dad. God rest his soul.
You gotta go to Hawaii.
Oh, excuse me.
What?
You've been to Hawaii?
I have.
Oh, excuse the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
You know what's funny?
For a week.
What's funny is that I originally had a job. I had a job working on a cruise ship that had hired me. I went to Norfolk to get the job. Me and my homeboy Brian. And the job would take me to Hawaii. I would have to work in a cruise ship in Hawaii. I got hired. I didn't go.
Why?
You really want to know?
But you want to be out and see?
No, that wasn't it.
Well, yeah, I want to know.
You really want to know?
Yeah.
I'm gonna sound like a bitch for saying this. I'm gonna feel like a bitch for saying this. I didn't want to leave Kia. You know, I never told her that shit before.
She even out in the viewer list. You can't even see that.
Huh?
I'm gonna say she's in the viewer list. Can't even see that.
No, she's not. I never told her that shit before.
Mm.
When I look back on my life now, I be like, nigga, you should have went to Hawaii.
You should have went. What? You can come back and hear all the stories.
Not to get away from her, but for the experience. Because when my boy who I went to the interview process with, this motherfucker calls me the second he touches down in Hawaii.
See, that makes it okay. Let's talk about. So, how long would this have been if you had said yes?
A couple years.
Oh,
yeah,
did you have Roman yet?
No.
Oh, you should have went. You should.
Oh no! If I had Roman, I wouldn't have went for the fucking interview. That wouldn't have been an option.
Yeah.
I had no kids. I was like 22. I was like 22 years old.
You're fine. What?
I'm not making this up, bro. I was like 22 motherfucking years old.
You 22, like, can't.
I drove the pickup truck that I had at the time to Norfolk for the job interview. Get the job interview. My pickup truck fucks up on the way back. But I still had the job. And this nigga calls me the second he touches down in Hawaii. He's like, B, I'm here. I'm like, where? He said, Hawaii. I'm like, fuck, man, I can't stand you right now.
No, I can't lie. It is amazing. I can't lie. It's great.
And he worked on that ship for about 2 years.
Nice.
Yeah.
Where did I even go? I went it was like I was in middle school, and it was like part of like a summer vacation. My parents wanted to do something big, so they're like, hey, let's spend like a week in Hawaii. So that's what we did. We spent pretty much the full week there. Like the first day and last day was literally exclusively for travel, but 5 whole days in Hawaii. And since there was 4 of us, we each picked something to do each day. And then the last day was kind of just like, what do we all collectively want to do together?
Bro, and you know what the crazy part was?
What?
Is that I got hired to pretty much do maintenance. Do maintenance. Maintenance, you eat on the ship, you sleep on the ship, blah, 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 blah. But when I told them that I was in childcare, they were like, oh my gosh, as soon as you get to the ship, they're going to switch you over to the childcare facility. You know how much easier that would have been in maintenance?
Yes. Bro, you had it so easy.
Bro, when they found out I was a singer, they were like, oh no, you got to come. They're like, you know how many celebrity acts we have and da-da-da-da-da-da? And you can sing. I didn't want P. Diddy sticking his dick in my ass.
Bro, this could have been your breakout moment.
No, it's all right. What breakout moments are in that? I'm good. I'm good. They'd had to drown my black ass. But there's a huge part of me that wishes that I went.
Same. I'm also saying that because I've been there before, so I'm mad for you that you didn't get the experience that I got to experience.
Yeah. I mean, not even because for the vacation aspect, just for, that would have been. I mean, I could have. There was a lot of moves I could have made, but that's the choice that I made. Hey, God has planned. God, everything worked. Everything happens for a reason.
You'll get to Hawaii eventually. You'll get there.
You know what I noticed? As soon as I said I didn't want to leave Kia, I noticed I lost a couple of viewers. This was fucking 20 years ago. What are you mad at?
It's like, bro, you're supposed to be strong. Like, what? You being a simp?
God damn. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, there's a part of me that really wishes that I'd have went. And because the thing about it is, the money was nothing. But you're working like 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay. You didn't have to pay no room and board because you're an employee. So your checks was like you. And like I said, I didn't have any kids. I didn't have any kids. It wasn't like I was going to be working and sending money back to take care of my kid. No. My nigga was out there like, yeah, man, I bought a PlayStation 3. You know, I'd have been out there like, hey, man, you gonna rub it in, nigga. He's like, in this island we stop at off at when I be on break, I be going to the mall. I be like, I'm serious. This nigga was really, he wasn't doing it on purpose, but he was really rubbing it in. I'm like, he's like, damn, B, why you ain't come, man? I'm like,
It was like, I'm sure you and King were having a great time.
No, we weren't. We broke up like a year later, bro. I'm dead ass serious. Oh shit. I'm dead ass serious. I had moved back in with my mama like a year later. Like, I'm so serious. Like, God damn. Like,
I called crucial like, hey, can I still come?
Yeah, bro, when I tell you I was revisiting that shit.
Nigga.
Like,
I'll meet you guys over there. Just let me on the ship.
But see, the honest to God reason why I thought about doing that is because at that point in time in my life, at that place that I was in my life, I was not happy. And it have shit to do with her. I was just not happy with myself and where I was at that point in my life. And I was like, bro, something got to change. I got to do something. You know, and that's the hardest thing to explain, that where a lot of people didn't understand, you know, why I made a lot of decisions that I made, you know, and I'm not, but again, you know, God got plans for everybody. And I can honestly say that, you know, I'm glad that things have turned out the way they are, because I look at the people that I've met through the years based on the road that I did travel, that I ended up traveling, you know, because there's a good chance that if I went to work at Hawaii, we never meet. Who knows what road my life takes. There's a chance that if I go to Hawaii, that I don't have the kids that I have. You never know. You never know. You know, I'll never know. But I'm good because, you know, every path is taken for a reason. I just remember that day when I came back with that folder. Yeah, I was hired. I'm supposed to leave this day, that day. Oh boy. Man. But anyway, let me get back on task. You know, fuck ICE. Fuck ICE, and we about to hear it again. Fuck ICE.
Since the early stages of this ICE presence in Minneapolis, not only is this a concern that we've had internally, we've been talking about it. They are not here to cause safety in this city. What they are doing is not to provide safety in America. What they are doing is causing chaos and distrust. They're ripping families apart. They're sowing chaos on our streets. And in this case, quite literally killing people. So they are already trying to spin this as an action of self-defense. Having seen the video of myself, I want to tell everybody directly, that is bullshit.
Bullshit.
This was an agent recklessly using power that resulted in somebody dying. getting killed. As soon as it happened and we learned of the incident, we had several priorities. The first, of course, was to get the victim to the hospital and to get care as soon as possible. To the family, I'm so deeply sorry. There's nothing that I can say right now that's going to make you or your relatives or the friends of the victim feel any better. There were, I believe, 2 Minneapolis police officers that responded and were in the ambulance on the way to the hospital. The second was to get ICE off of the scene. There were dozens, if not hundreds, of ICE and federal officers that were there at the time. Having them there was only causing more chaos. Having them there was only making a difficult situation even more problematic, and one that, yes, they created themselves. There's little I can say, again, that'll make this situation better, but I do have a message for our community, for our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create.
Hey, look. You know the part that I would, if I was that man, you know the part that I would have had such a hard time keeping a straight face on?
Mm-hmm.
The interpreter. Because after he said, get the fuck out of Minneapolis, interpreter through the middle finger. Like, let me run that back. Oh, man.
City, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here. Your stated reason for being in this city is.
Hey, interpreter said, That's gonna be my new shit to people. If I say I'm like, if I don't like, I'm like. Oh man, that's the part that. Hold on, I need to stop. I need to pause it when you see that shit.
For our city, and I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis.
Hold up.
We do not want you here.
Oh, wait.
I have a message for ICE. To ICE, get the fuck out of Minneapolis. We do not want you here.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna make that my new Facebook picture.
Oh my God.
Oh shit. Oh shit. I am, yo. I'm gonna get a still shot of that shit. I'm gonna make that shit my Facebook picture. Oh man. And yo, and look, and if you're a regular to the show, you know I make jokes about everything. We make jokes about nobody's off limits.
Nobody's safe.
But huh?
I said nobody's safe.
Nobody's safe. But the thing about this mayor, this speech moved me. Like it gave me. Well, see, this might be before your time, but I don't know if you ever seen the first Independence Day.
Yeah.
Remember the speech?
Mm-hmm.
We will not go quietly into the night. We will not vanish without a fight.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to live on. We're going to survive. It gave me those type of vibes. Because he meant that shit.
Here. Your stated reason for being in this city is to create some kind of safety, and you are doing exactly the opposite. People are being hurt. Families are being ripped apart. Long-term Minneapolis residents that have contributed so greatly to our city, to our culture, to our economy are being terrorized, and now somebody is dead. That's on you. And it's also on you to leave. It's on you to make sure that further damage, further loss of life and injury is not done. We're going to be working towards justice as quickly as we possibly can right now, and justice is what we've all got to get. Next message to our community. Look, we all know that the agenda of this Trump administration is to create chaos. Let us respond right now with our best versions of self. This is a moment where all of us in Minneapolis and beyond, we can rise to the occasion. We can show them who we are. We can show them the kind of courage, bravery, love, and compassion that makes Minneapolis, Minneapolis, and that makes America, America. We are better than a bunch of ICE agents being deployed to cities around the country and ripping apart families and communities. We're better than that. And so we are going to meet that hate with love. We are going to meet that despair with hope. We are going to meet that injustice with constitutional justice ourselves. And we're going to make sure that in this very difficult moment, we do not take the bait that these ICE agents are trying to create and that the federal government, to be clear, wants. They want us to respond in a way that creates a military occupation in our city.
And do you understand why they want that? What he just said is absolutely correct. Do you understand why they want that?
Why?
They want that because if it's a military occupation, the president can declare martial law, thus meaning he does not have to leave the White House, meaning basically trying to stay past 2028. You get it?
Yeah.
That's the play. That's what we talked about last week, me, you, and Kia.
Yeah.
That's why I said I thought last week, what a difference a week makes. The play was JD, and JD Vance and Erica Kirk is still a play. But just before, because you got 2 years, they got 2 years. A lot happens, a lot happens in a day. 2 fucking years.
Yeah.
So the play is the military shit to keep him in the White House beyond, basically, because the 2-term limit is up. This will be his 2nd term. He cannot run again. But if you declare martial law and military and all of this other bullshit, he doesn't leave the White House. Get it?
Yeah, I get it.
So that's why I totally agree with this man. As hard as it may be, because it's going to be hard, and the unfortunate thing is that senseless people are getting hurt. It's possible that in the future people can get hurt because of this senseless bullshit. And that's going to be harder and harder. Matter of fact, what Kia was telling me today that motherfuckers in Minnesota's now thinking about calling in the National Guard or Homeland Security because motherfuckers are starting to knuck if you buck. It's not what we need. That's not what we need. Because look, I'm that nigga. Like, did you hear the song that I played at the beginning of the show?
I did not.
No, it's okay. It was a song about civil injustice, but it was a peaceful song about civil injustice. Now I have another song about civil injustice that I did around the George Floyd time, and that's the next one I'm going to play. That one's way more aggressive.
Okay.
I would advise people to listen to the first song I played today, because the one that I did in 2020 was pretty much, I don't give a fuck, Malcolm X by any means necessary.
Mm-hmm.
Because I was echoing the sentiment of Black people in the country of, we try the peaceful way and you take it for granted. And then when we say fuck it, oh, we're animals.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So anyway, Lord have mercy. These motherfuckers got me stressed. Let me see. But again, what did I say was peaceful earlier? What news did I say that was peaceful earlier?
Peaceful news.
Yeah, man.
There was peaceful news? I thought we talked about ICE and then
mentioned something about monks.
Oh, that's right. The monks are going around the world.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Buddhist monks are walking for peace. Peep this out.
Conversation by speaking with Daniel Stewart, an associate professor with the Department of Religious Studies over at the University of South Carolina here in Columbia. His expertise is the history of Buddhism. So I went ahead and asked him to go ahead and explain the historical relevance of these monks trekking across the country. He said this walk for peace is unique because it's not something that we witness every day. Professor Stewart elaborated on their message of peace and their message of unity. Listen.
The general idea goes back to the very earliest of teachings, where the Buddha was teaching generally that to become a monk and to follow his path is a peaceful path. And then to tell his students to spread out and teach this peaceful path to everyone, walk widely, go everywhere, and bring this to others. So that's fundamental. That's basic to the early teachings, and therefore anything like this is not entirely out of the norm. However, it's out of the norm in the US for these monks to be doing this as a formal walk from one place to another, and to get the kind of notoriety they have.
Is out of the norm. And by the way, Stewart is currently over in Germany, so thanks to him for talking to us. We're going to have continuing coverage on the monks' walk for peace, not only coming up tonight at 6, but also
monks walking.
That is a heavenly message. That is heavenly.
Mm-hmm.
Because, and I'm not even talking about distraction. That is heavenly because it is something that is bigger than the bullshit that has been going on, particularly this week. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
And check this out, bro. This was just 33 minutes ago. They're in South Carolina.
It's South Carolina. Mm-hmm. The monks walking with peace. Yeah. I don't know. I feel like, the fact that I haven't heard about this yet until today, I feel like that says a lot. Like, there's just so much force on like the negatives.
Oh, I'm sorry, Hampton. Go ahead. Keep talking. I'm sorry, because I totally didn't pull the screen back up. Go ahead, buddy. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry. Go ahead before I play it.
Yeah, I was just saying, like, I'm just surprised I haven't heard about this until today. Like, and the fact that they're in South Carolina. Mm-hmm.
They're in South Carolina. Look,
After 73 days of walking for peace, a group of Buddhist monks have crossed the Savannah River into South Carolina. Sky 4 had an exclusive view of their walk into McCormick County.
The group is traveling through 10 states en route to Washington, D.C. Tonight, they are resting at McCormick EMS headquarters before heading to the Columbia area. Our Nate Stanley has the latest on their journey.
We watched from right here as the monks came down this road as they headed into downtown McCormick. People lined the streets here, welcoming them with cheers, flowers, signs, and even prayers. The folks who lined the road here say that seeing the monks gives them a sense of hope.
And everybody was like silent as soon as they walked by and just like bowing their heads, praying, and just like, it was just peaceful. It was a mind-blowing experience. You had to be here to see it.
Anything that promotes a better world is something that you want to see and be a part of.
For the hundreds in
McCormick. I thought that was playing on the stream. That's why I said this is heavenly. It really is. It really is. And if they touch that, when they touch down in Richmond, I really do want to be. I really do. I would encourage everybody when they touch down in Richmond, go salute these men.
Yeah, no,
who are getting a message from a higher power to do something to bring joy to a world that is just filled with corruption.
Yeah. I'm gonna be sick that day. Whenever I'm gonna be sick that day.
From work.
Yeah. I'm sick.
Well, the 5th. Let me see what February. Oh, it said but they're supposed to arrive in Richmond between the 5th and the 16th. And that's quite a window. I'm hoping they arrive in a weekend, during the weekend.
Yeah. I hope, because they arrived on the weekday.
Now
Kids,
look,
you
if
not
they all arrive during the Super Bowl, that's bad timing. Especially if Denver is in it.
If they in it.
Like I said, if, God damn it.
Yeah, if it's a strong if.
First of all, we're talking about the monks, not football. I just said if it happens to be on the Super Bowl, I hope they arrive February 7th.
Yeah, the monks. I need to see them.
No,
I might go ball. I'm gonna go ball for the monks.
I would literally come out there with a cooler full of water, bro.
No.
To hand it to each and every one of them. Because have you ever seen Forrest Gump?
Yeah.
This is real life. Remember when he ran across because I felt like running.
Yeah.
This is real life, though. This is real life. And this is for something. It's not because I felt like running. This world is fucked up.
Yeah.
It is fucked up. And men walking from Texas to Washington, D.C. is nothing short of heroic. Now, if I had a message to these Buddhist monks to Washington, D.C., it's nothing short of heroic. The only reason why Sunkiss would listen to you is because now, as the further you travel, because now you've made it from Texas, you're in the East Coast now. That report that I just played to you, that was 35 minutes ago. That's brand new. So the only reason why Sunkiss would listen to you because this is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And you go ahead and you ignore and you go ahead and turn your damn nose up at a religious group who walked from Texas to DC for peace. You turn your damn nose up at that.
But what comes after DC though?
They go back.
They walking?
I hope not. Lord knows I hope not. I hope not. Jesus Christ, I hope not. Man. But you have to understand, these are Buddhist monks.
Mm-hmm.
Their minds, their mind, their lifestyle, everything about them is different from everybody that you've ever met, that I've ever met. So they may be cool with walking back. They're not. I guarantee you this: they're not going to ask for a ride back.
Mm-hmm.
But I also guarantee you there would be a shuttle of people who would be willing to take them back.
Mm-hmm.
I would, but I got to work.
You can bring them with you on the bus.
That's true. Now, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. And I would too. I'm not going to bullshit. I would. I so would. I damn sure would.
It's like, hey, kids, these the monks. Monks.
If they said, is there anybody who wants to drive these monks back to Texas? I would raise my hand so quick. Me?
Mm-hmm.
I would. I sure would. Just because I would want to be part, not for the and not for the attention, for the enlightenment.
Mm-hmm.
Because for one, I'm not a Buddhist, I'm a Christian. But just for the enlightenment, I want to see things from your point of view. I would want the knowledge. I promise you it would not be for the attention. I would want the knowledge. So yeah, if somebody asks, is there anybody willing to drive these monks? But and I'm tell you why I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't be able to do it because one, school bus, the type of bus that if they were to get in a bus, it would be a chauffeur bus like a Greyhound. Now I have the credentials to drive it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I have the credentials, but they would probably get somebody with a chauffeur's license. But let's just say hypothetically, if they said in Henrico County, hey, if they were looking for volunteers to drive the monks from Washington, D.C. back to Texas, oh, motherfucker, I would raise my hand quickly. I would be on that quick. I will. 827, I will. I wouldn't hesitate. I would not fucking hesitate. If that was to happen, I wouldn't hesitate. Nope. Give me the knowledge. Fuck the trip, the destinations, all that stuff. Give me the knowledge. Please. Make me better. I'm dead serious. I'm dead serious. I think that is amazing. I think that is absolutely amazing. Now, there would be one thing that I would have to ask the monks about if I were to happen to, actually be able to have a conversation with them. One thing, people may disagree with it, but I'm a fool and it is what it is. And this is what it will be.
Horsehair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head. I would enact legislation that you can't have braids if you work in a hospital. You're standing there trying to give the patient an IV and your hair is dropping in their mouth. They can't breathe, their eyes are open, they're chewing on your hair. I don't know what happened to them. You can't have braids and false hair, horsehair in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the hospital. Horsehair don't belong in the restaurants. Horsehair don't belong in the schools. Horsehair don't belong in the horsehair belong on the horse's ass. That's where it belongs. Don't belong on your head.
I think the monks would get off the bus.
Let
me tell you something about black folk.
Oh my goodness.
Of the good more gorillas over there. Group, you are wicked and incorrigible. You black people, you are cursed and incorrigible. Next time you see one of those rallies with Obama and all those young black men standing there and behind Barack, grinning for the camera, every time you see 3 of them, 2 of them are not paying child support. So I'm here today to tell you, when I got saved from being an African American. Don't call me that. It's not what I am. Now you can be one all you want, but I'm not. an African American. I no longer am an African American. Don't call me and don't expect me to act like you. I am not one of you. No. Not only am I not an African American, but I'm not a black man. Don't call me that either. Don't you call me a black man, because I'm not. There was a black man. Yeah. I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be a nigga either, but I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be African American. I don't want to be one of y'all and all the black.
Yeah, I'm afraid the monks would say he's gone too far. Sorry.
Don't you call me a black man, because I'm not. There was a black man. Yeah. I don't want to be a black man. I don't want to be a nigga either, but I don't want to be a black man.
Oh shit. Oh boy. You know what's crazy is that last weekend after we did the show on Friday, I actually watched the interview with him, and there was another gentleman. I don't know. It was a new interview. Like, it was something that just happened maybe like a couple months ago, and he actually was saying some actually really good shit. Think about it. He actually was saying some really good shit. I was like, brr. Oh man. That's like, because I think he was running for mayor of New York City. Let me see.
Capable of building the building.
No, of course
but maybe that we're not given opportunities to build the building, Pastor.
That's partially true.
Do you believe in the whole redlining thing? And,
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, so what do you think we should do in order to get those jobs, in order to build? Because then if you're saying that, do you see that building? No, black folks ain't built it. Black folks ain't built the skyline and stuff like that. But what if black folks are not given an opportunity to build it, or given the jobs to build it, or give, the contracts?
And what we need to do, find out how come. The reason being the white man has prevented us from doing it because he recognizes that it would give us a sense of power, of development and ownership that he may not be willing to release right now. So what we need to do, who are our leaders? We need to put somebody who can fight that white man, who can stop him from stopping us. We need to be able to find the leadership skills. Okay, if we're being redlined, if we're being prevented from access to capital, access to building, access to education, we need to find somebody who can get us that access. We need to find somebody like Toussaint Overture. We need to find somebody who say, the white man, you pushed us far enough, damn it, and we ain't going no further. We're going to build our own, we're going to have our own, we're going to own our own. That's what I'm going to do.
Do you feel like the black man can be in this world without the white man? Do you feel like? Of course. So you don't feel like we need the white man?
No, of course not.
Okay. Ooh, all right. Pastor, I ain't gonna lie, you grew a little bit. Oh, all right.
You see that?
Why would we need the white man? That's my question.
But what I'm saying is that you notice from the video that you saw where he's saying, I don't want a black man. You see now he said he didn't want to be a black man until we, and reference to black people. We. Now that could have been a political ploy because he's running for mayor of New York.
Okay.
But oh, what a difference years can make.
Yeah. Yeah. See, now you need to show the monks that video.
Right.
Show the monkeys that.
Right. And that video is how old? Let me see. That video was 3 months ago.
Yeah.
3 months ago.
Yeah, the monks can work with that. They can work.
Right. Yeah, right. I'm gonna show some people that video and they're gonna be like, get the fuck out of here. But anyway, let's see. Oh, it's past midnight. Yep. I'm thinking let's call it, bruh. We've been on here for over 2.5 hours. Let's call it, bro. But no, I didn't even talk about Will Smith. Oh no, I did not talk about. Did you see the video I showed about Tasha K interview? Will Smith. Oh boy, man, nigga, man, bruh.
It's okay. I'm still gonna watch his movies. Still gonna watch them.
See, that's the thing about it. That's the difference between me and obviously you and others. I can separate the man from the mom. I can separate the man. I can separate the movies from the real life behavior.
I can still watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Yeah,
I'm still gonna listen to him and DJ Jazzy Jeff. Like,
yeah. I said this on Wednesday. I can leave off of this podcast right now and turn on Bad Boys and be like, "Go, Mike Lowry, go!" But see, Will Smith would be like, "You's a nasty bitch." And it's kind of disheartening when you hear shit like that, because it's like, for me in particular, because like to see Will Smith, to hear this about Will Smith, like you weren't here yet for Fresh Prince Live, for live episodes,
not live.
That shit was awesome. To see, let me tell you about the 90s, bro.
Okay.
Let me tell you how fucking dope the 90s were, bro. TGIF. And I ain't talking about the motherfucking restaurant. TGIF. Friday night, ABC, 8 o'clock. Matter of fact, no. Damn that. I'm going to give you the week. This was a week in the 90s, TV-wise. Monday, Fresh Prince. Right? Monday, Fresh Prince. Thursday, Martin.
Why we just skip to Thursday?
Friday. Well, no, because Tuesday and Wednesday was one for us. Unless you was watching UPN. Okay, well, you know what? I take it back. Monday, Fresh Prince. Tuesday, the Wayans Brothers. Wednesday, see, the Parkers was early 2000s. I'm talking about the 90s. Monday, Fresh Prince. Tuesday, the Wayans Brothers. Wednesday, Won't Fuss. That was like Home Improvement and shit. Even though I dug the fuck out of Home Improvement. Thursday, Martin. Friday, TGIF. What was the first show on TGIF? Family Matters. Urkel. That was the fucking 90s. That was the 90s. Will Smith, the Wayans Brothers, Martin Lawrence, Jaleel White. And I can take you even back, because back before there was Monday with the Fresh Prince. Matter of fact, right around the time the Fresh Prince started, that was around the time that the Cosby Show ended.
Mm.
Matter of fact, no, because Fresh Prince was around for a couple of years while the Cosby Show was still going.
Mm.
Matter of fact, Fresh Prince didn't move to Monday until after the Cosby Show was over. Because the Cosby Show was something special. And somehow, some way, they taint all of our heroes. All of the things that made my childhood my childhood. Now, I'm not gonna say this about Bill Cosby because I'm suspect on a lot of them shits. As far as those lawsuits against him, I question all of them bitches.
Mm-hmm.
But Will Smith, nigga, what is wrong with you?
Mm-hmm.
Because you ain't heard this about Martin.
Mm-hmm.
And you damn sure ain't heard this about Jaleel White, because Jaleel White was ready to get the fuck out after Urkel. He stuck around just in the lane where he had to. But Will Smith, what is your problem? What is your problem? That's all I'm going to say. What is your problem? And your boy got files on you. That's nasty. Nasty.
Mm-hmm. It's not a good look at all.
Not
he's supposed to be my favorite actor too.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
He's supposed to be my favorite actor too.
Bro, I love Will Smith movies.
I have to keep defending him. Just be like, hey, I don't support what he does. I just support his movies and shows. That's it. But I don't support what he does. It's different.
It's off limits. And we're doing it in a private setting. So whoever Wino's got the book, y'all got a question, y'all write y'all question down, and I'm coming right there and answering all the questions. So right now, and that was a significant, so it's 2 significant bags that I gave up. I gave up 1 bag for the book publishing deal and another bag that I didn't take from Will and Jada. I would be up at M right now. I would be up at M, but I wouldn't be able to sleep at night. I'm going to let people know what y'all did to me. I'm going to let people know what y'all did to
I'm so
others.
glad Tyrese has no money to try to come after me legally because he just was damn near about bankruptcy and he got a little check overnight, but he owes his ex-wife a lot of money.
Oh, no, we're going to the book about listen, let him do something. Let him do.
So you know why the wife left?
All that. That's what I'm saying. All that. What Will did. Listen. It's like I said, I wanted to keep this legal, but Tasha, boy, you know how to wiggle the questions, man, where you got to get a little bit and then you just go all the way in. But it's what I saw. It's what I did, and I never liked Tyrese. And
so
then,
you're saying that you saw with your own eyes?
I saw it on video. So now, but let me tell you more so than this. Remember when
Tyrese
we did the first interview and I told you a celebrity was like, yeah, you better not.
What'd you say?
I said, Tyrese is catching strays for no reason.
Well, apparently, allegedly, Tyrese was in Budapest. Well, I'm gonna let him explain it.
Mm-hmm.
Say nothing about me and all that other stuff. And I said, Tasha, and you could go back to and probably put it up. It was Tyrese. Oh, you a tough guy now. Now you a tough guy. Right when all this was going, because you know I know. You know how many other people that I know, but I'm cool with, they never did nothing to me, so I'm letting them slide. Period. Jamie and all them. You ask me, I never said anything bad about Jamie. You know, I never said nothing about Kevin Hart, but you know what I had on Kevin Hart. You know. Period. Tasha know. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, real.
That ain't no allegedly.
That ain't no allegedly. You understand what I'm saying? So you know how much I got on so many other celebrities and ain't nothing come out. Nothing come out. So if jokers want to jump up to Will and Jada defense now, if jokers want to jump up to Tyrese defense, it's coming out. Listen, even if I got to go to jail, certain things going to come out. Because y'all better leave me alone. Because once you experience that death, you understand what I'm saying? It's over. And you make a man fear another man.
Were you only supposed to fear God? Y'all got me to that point? No, man. Listen, I wish you would. I wish you would. I ain't worrying about no damn Tyrese. We going into the psychotics, that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's deep. Will and Jada are.
So you're saying the reason Tyrese is so emotional and has a lot of issues with females, it kind of gives me mommy issues, is because he's secretly could be down low?
I don't know. Like I told you, I don't speculate. Everything that I know is in here and in my telephone. And I let you hear and see things. And that's the joint I wish you would. So I know Tyrese is going to watch this. And I know people in Dubai, you know what I'm saying, that know him out there and what he's been doing out there. You know what I'm saying? Come on, don't play with me. I lived in Kuwait before. Of course, I visited Saudi Arabia.
Now, I guess I've gone past that part already. That allegedly he was with the Smiths in Dubai in a freaknik type of atmosphere where they were pooping and pissing on bitches. And that's like, okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what's illegal about it. I mean, that's nasty. I don't know what's illegal about that. But and ain't nothing switch hitter about that neither. The shit about Will is on some switch hitter shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
How are you gonna act like that?
Good one. Good one. I had that album too. Good album. Great album.
Like the same thing. I'm gonna still listen to Tyrese.
Oh man, Tyrese. Hey, look. Look, I mean, you may be into some nasty shit, but no, Tyrese, my nigga.
Hey, bro. I'll still watch the next Fast and Furious.
Tyrese is my nigga. Roman, you want to know something? I don't know if I said this on the podcast. Roman is named after Roman Pierce. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nah, too Fast, Too Furious. It became so
That's
much
my
more.
favorite one.
Bro, it became so much more funny, like way after it got released, like way after. Like you just go back and it's just like.
I wouldn't remember when that came out. I went to the movies and said I took my girl at the time. I went to the movies to see that. Yes, Roman Towns is named after Roman Pierce from Fast and Furious.
The man that was in prison.
Man, see, there you go, bro. There you go, bro. His character.
He used to live in a trailer home because.
Yep. Because he had the ankle brace on, he couldn't be that far from the race. Yep. Well, there was such an issue with Brandon Jr. There was such. I ain't never been to jail. Like there was such an issue with Brandon Jr. And I was like, well, look, I ain't gonna name him no poop butt ass. And we was watching Fast and the Furious. What was it? Fast 5? It might have been Fast 5.
That's right.
Roman. And I was like, Roman. Yeah, all right. And that's a funny ass nigga right there. Like, yes. Ask Kia. Ask her. Ask her. I ain't bullshitting.
Come on, I'm semi-fluent in Arabic. You know what I mean? So come on, you want to play with me, and you trying to stump in the Middle East? Come on, stop playing. And even the same thing with Will. What all these people do, running to Saudi Arabia, man. Don't take that ill behavior over to Saudi Arabia, man. That's all I'm saying. All these people are trying to get the Saudi money now, right? That's everybody true. Over there trying to get the Saudi money. Right, but don't take that ill behavior over there. And then for my brothers and sisters,
Saudi
and
is
so,
UAE, right?
Huh?
Saudi is
yes, it's the United Arab Emirates.
JC was over there paying.
So you got Omar, Qatar, yeah. You got all of that. So at the end of the,
you know that they're the richest people on earth, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Saudi Arabia Trust Fund. That shit is like endless.
That's a lot.
Endless.
Today, Tasha, I'm not worrying about let them come. Let them say something. I'm spanking them all because I'm only saying stuff about people that I got receipts for. So I dare y'all to come. Like I said, once a man has been faced with trying to be assassinated and killed, you got a different hunger, a different vigor. It ain't about the money, because I done blew through most of the money anyway, just trying to survive for 2 years. Just some of the stuff they did, even financially, calling companies, telling them don't no longer do business with me. I told you I had to sue a couple other companies. I showed you that before. So we not playing. Will and Jada, like I said, at the end of the day, I'm saying it again, in about a year, that I do believe that Will and Jada will be under criminal investigation for sexual crimes. And some of those crimes are with this Church of Scientology, allegedly.
Bilal!
Tasha.
Allegedly!
That's you crazy. You so crazy.
I done got too big, Bilal.
I know you big time.
But Bilal, I don't think I'm big. I think the platform is big. So, allegedly. Lord Jesus.
Listen, between these files and my telephone, right? Because nothing happened before. Right? Nothing happened before. After all, I'm a huff, I'm a puff, I'm a blow the house down. You huff and you puff and you sit down. You understand what I'm saying? And you allegedly send people to try to do me in, to do me dirty. But you know what I'm saying? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala didn't let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Udu billahi min thalik. So at the end of the day, I'm ready for y'all. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. We already in legal battle, no big lawyers. I'm doing it all pro se. All this that you see is from my doing, my black excellence, my intellect, because I'm not scared, period. Another thing, Tony Busby, he wanted to represent me. He sent me the contracts, everything. I'll give those to you. This is not alleged, right?
You know who Tony Busby is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But that nigga's, I don't know. He gives sleazeball vibes. Like he comes at every big name celebrity. He came at Puff, came at Jay, Shannon Sharp. But he's the one. Deshaun Watson.
Tony gets to the back.
Yeah, he gets, but I wouldn't, and that's what it is. I'll give you that contract too. It was against Willa Carroll Smith, Jada Pinkett Smith, and Sean Diddy Combs. And he was going to represent me against them. And I have that contract. And actually, I'll take it one further. I did a 39-minute telephone call with Tony Busby. So I'm not trying to get to the bag. I'm trying to get to the truth. Because if the truth came out, I would just give this to Tony and then go for the bag. But Will and Jada ain't trying to give me the truth. Why did Will try to disassociate himself from Diddy? All that's coming out. It's all coming out. That was a straight up lie. You know what you and Diddy was doing together in y'all younger years when he was producing the Men in Black soundtracks. I got all that. That's what I'm saying. The book is deep because I was around.
All right, Bilal, enough. We're done here. We're done. Ladies and gentlemen, Bilal, we're done.
I really think what he meant to say is, now this is where I know my shit. Not the Men in Black soundtrack, but the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack.
Yeah, I was about to say. I don't remember him.
The Bad Boys 2. It was the Bad Boys 2 soundtrack.
Yeah.
Definitely. I had that soundtrack. Fire ass soundtrack. I still play shit from that soundtrack.
Yeah. Men in Black one was good too.
Huh?
Men in Black one was good too.
Yeah, but that wasn't produced by Bad Boy.
Exactly, but it wasn't produced. Exactly.
Yeah. Bad Boys 2, I had that. Like I said, I had that soundtrack. Shake Your Tail Feather. That was the first track that they had the band from making the band. They had them on that soundtrack. Bad boy this and bad boy that. Bad boys beat you down with a baseball bat. But anyway, yeah. So, yes, I'm going now. We're going to wrap this up because Lomar was like, I thought you were going to talk about Will Smith. He was like, I was going to ask about that. More, nigga, more. Entertain me. I am not your entertainment whore. You have anytime you want, sir.
It's like, you see my comments, right? You better answer my comments.
Just because I'm dressed like this, just because he has a bonnet on, does not mean we're your entertainment whores that answer every fucking whim. See, look already. Nah, but anyway, look, it's about to be 12:30. It is officially Saturday.
Yes, sir. I got
January 10th.
work.
What time you got to work, bro?
I don't work till like later. I don't got work till like 11 o'clock, so I'm chilling.
All right. Yeah, Roman actually doesn't have to work today, but they're with their mom this weekend. Like I said, my plans this weekend is when I wake up, I'm gonna go to the Y to the gym, get me a good workout in. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna make me some Chick-fil-A style chicken to watch the game. I'm gonna shut the fuck up. I'm gonna try shut the fuck up and watch these games and chill because the next 2 weekends I ain't doing shit because in 2 weeks it's London's birthday weekend and I already know baby girl wants to go to Surge. I made it with my brother there and that's her birthday's on the 25th, but we're gonna do the big celebration on the 24th. You know, because the 25th is Championship Sunday, and if the Broncos in the AFC Championship game, you know, I need to have all my focus, you know. But that game ain't till 3 o'clock, so we got to still celebrate London's birthday early, you know. They're going to be over that weekend, too. And they were her this week. They with me next week. The weekend after that, which is her birthday weekend, they were her. But don't worry, Daddy is going to do his duties, his parental privilege. That's what I told my kids earlier. That's what I told Roman and London earlier. My parental privilege, because it is my privilege. But, you know, the Broncos don't get to the championship game every year. And we may not get there this year. I expect we will. But, you know, they got a birthday every year. The Broncos ain't in the championship game every year.
I mean, honestly, I hear it. Like, it'd be like that. What's that thing? It's like when people talk about like, oh, your team is like in the championship game, but your girl pregnant, and she's like, the baby's coming right now. Are you watching the game or you go into the hospital?
Bruh, I was in that situation 10 years ago. When London was born, the day before London was born, that weekend, it was a humongous snowstorm in 2016. It started that Friday. It was huge. We was trapped in the house all weekend. London's birthday was on a Monday, January 25th, 2016. I'll never forget. But the day before was the AFC Championship game. And the AFC Championship game featured the Denver Broncos versus the New England Patriots. And the snow outside came to my waist. I'm not exaggerating. It came to my fucking waist. And I'm like, how in the hell am I going to get my then pregnant wife to the hospital in all this bullshit? What did I do? Pretty much the entire AFC Championship game. I had to dig a path from my door to the car and dig a path around the car so I could get out. By the time I got finished, it was 2 minutes left to go in the goddamn game. But I just knew that we was about to go to the Super Bowl. I'll be damned if that happened this time around. If we in the championship game, I'll be damned if that happens. Okay. Hey, it's your daughter's birthday. Good. She'll have one next year. No, let me stop.
Mhm.
I ain't gonna do that. I ain't lying, bro. I ain't lying, bro. I'm not exaggerating when I tell you the snow came up to my waist. That's the last real snowstorm in Virginia. Because the kids, well, because the snow we got at the beginning of last year, that won't shit. For them to miss a week of school for that won't shit.
No, that was nothing. And most of that rain was just like it was just because it was just so icy out. Like that was really like the main thing.
But the snow of 2016.
But we've had like a lot more like this snow was a lot higher up before.
Yeah, that snow of January 2016. That fucking shit was so real.
You know.
Real as a bitch, bro. And that was the
awful.
weekend. That was the week that London was that's the next day after the AFC Championship game. London was born. Yep, London was born. And like I said, the whole motherfucking AFC Championship game, nigga. The whole AFC Championship game. I am digging a path just to be able to get to the goddamn hospital. I am not making this up. So you damn Skippy that when came time for the Super Bowl, you damn Skippy she was in her Broncos bib. You damn Skippy. Because goddamn it, I sacrificed. I'm gonna pull up that picture right now. I'm looking for it. Ain't gonna be hard. I'm almost there. And when she was in her Broncos bib, Super Bowl 10 years ago. Let me see where we at. Almost there. Almost there. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Ah, there it is.
Oh. Good thing.
That is London, 13 days old.
Good thing y'all won too.
Oh yeah, this was me after the game.
Was that in your hand?
A black and mild. I used to smoke, bro. I used to smoke blacks. Yeah, that was me right after the game. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep, because I told you the AFC Championship game. Digging a snow plow. This was me the next day. That's right. So you think if we're in the AFC Championship game 10 years later, you can walk, talk, all that other shit you can do for yourself. Hey, look, when we're in the AFC Championship game, I keep stopping to say when we're in the AFC Championship game.
Okay.
From midnight to 3:00 p.m., I'm all yours. But once it hits 3 p.m., from 3 p.m. to 6:30, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. So now it is officially past over 3 hours that we've been on. Lomar, it's your fault. It's your fault, sir. But anyway, bro, matter of fact, I may hit you up next Saturday. Just come through and just play some weekly. We can game it up. I have the kids next week.
Yeah, I should be down. I think my next Saturday is open.
Yeah.
Yeah, my next Saturday is open.
Yeah, just yeah, because honestly, like I said, I'm not doing I'll be watching I'll be watching football. I'll be watching football, and I don't know what Roman's work schedule is gonna be like. I'll let you know.
All right.
Because next Friday is the power, power, nigga.
It is.
I don't know what time I'm gonna go live next Friday.
I don't know. All those. As soon as it's out, I'm watching it.
There it is.
As soon as I watch it,
you're gonna watch the on demand.
As soon as because I'm not taking no chances on any type of spoilers. No chances at all.
Damn, that's true.
I'm not. This is way too big. This is way too big. Like honestly, this finale is bigger than Ghost.
Well, see, to be honest with you, I don't be on social media like that. So, but YouTube do give them fucking spoilers. God damn. What time does it get on demand?
As soon as it hits midnight, it's available.
Midnight Friday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that means I would have to watch it when I got home from work, which is usually about a couple hours before the show comes on. I'll let you know. But bottom line is Friday is the season finale.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna need that. Like I honestly, even if I don't even get to watch it as soon as it comes off a release, I'm just like not touching my phone outside of work. If it's not work related, I'm not looking at my phone at all.
There you go.
I'm not taking any chances talking about. Can you guess who just showed up? But so and so showed up. I'm like, you didn't get a spoiler warning or anything. You just said it in the title. So and so showed up. Like we just asking to ruin it.
Right, I can't fuck with YouTube all day on Friday. I can't. Next Friday, I can't fuck with YouTube all day. Damn.
I'm not taking no chance.
You're right.
No
You're absolutely right. You are absolutely right, bro. But anyway, all right. So let me get out of here. Because I'm when I get out, I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
You enjoy your weekend off. Relax, please. Relax.
Will do, bro.
See y'all.
I'm gonna holla at you. All right. Now, yes, playoffs start tomorrow. So this has been another over 3-hour episode of Sports Plus Life. Thank you guys for thugging it out with me from late night Friday night to the wee hours of Saturday morning. It's your boy Brandon Bravon Towns. I'm out this bit. Peace. Love you. See you guys on Sunday for the Sports Plus Life post game show.